I'm live. Welcome to Frankie's Tarot. Frankie's Wednesday check-in tarot. I'm just going to give it a moment for everybody to come in. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I am wearing my necklace my son got me for Christmas. All my jewelry, these stones are from my kids. And I got a new bracelet today. For trust, hematite, and black onyx with strength. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but I'm just bringing in different crystal energies, and I'm just waiting, waiting for you guys to show up in my life, hang out with me today. I do not know if the internet is just going slow, but let's give it a minute. Do I need to shut off? Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right. See, as soon as I did that, y'all coming in. Here you go. All right. You guys are here. Hello, Ellie, Zebra, Christy. Hi. I don't know what the lag is. I guess it's on my side because I'm traveling and it's supposed to be really fast internet here, but it just seems like that's always a struggle with me. So I hope that I'm clear. You guys can see my face. I can see that. And I am just getting the timestamps ready here. So let me get one of these. All right, we have Aries. I'm going to start Aries here soon. All right, how is everybody? Where is everybody? What's going on here? All right. What is everybody in January? Is this like vacation months and things like that? I mean, every year in January, I notice that there's a it goes up and then it goes like this and then it goes back up. Hello. All right, we're gonna do Aries at 3:33. Hi, Kita. How are you? 3:33. We are looking at whatever unexpected is coming in. Hello. This week. All right, and we're gonna start with Aries. I'm not used to it going this slow. I'm not used to it, not that many people being here by now. All right, we're at 3:10. I'm going to start at 3:33. I'm just going to go with it. This is it. As long as somebody's hanging out with me. What's up? Aries is going to be, hello, Aries Venus. Thank you, Kita. You have to love what you're doing to do this. All right, Aries, what unexpected is coming this week for you? Look at love, life, and work, career. Whatever wants to come through for you this week. Aries, here comes all my Aries babies. What is coming in this week for you? We're kind of looking at whatever, the good stuff, love, life. All right, so we got the Death card. What are you not wanting to change, right? Something is going to happen this week. Something's coming in this week that is going to require some changes for you, Aries. For you. You might be holding yourself back in some ways. The Death card showing up says something has to end. Something, you have to let go of something so something bigger can come in. And, you're making it harder than it needs to be. Is what the message I just got, Aries. Making it harder than it needs to be. A balance. I'm also getting friendships, your goals, your dreams, and relationships in general you've been struggling with that lately. Okay. And is there something we can let go of, I guess, because for many of you, it could be with friends, it could be with coworkers, any relationship in love. But House 11 is coming up, and that does talk about friendships. It talks about like-minded people who share the same goals. So But it seems that there's just been a lot of work, a lot of struggle. Maybe you're putting in more work lately. Okay. And I've got the Capricorn energy for you. So I am seeing, hard work and energy for you, Aries. Maybe Spirit's trying to say, and there's a tower moment. All right. So something is going to change, dramatic change this week for you, shift in perception. I think you're working too hard, Aries. All right. I think that you are working too hard. I think a cycle needs to end, and we're going to see what's going on. Love, life, money. All right. And you've been just, this could be around work too. Maybe you need a break. Maybe some of you guys think about leaving a job and starting a new job. All right. And you've been thinking about this so much, or maybe work, something really needs to change at work. And this week with that lunar eclipse card, is sort of like the Tower card, which is saying get ready for something to end, and so something bigger that you've been asking for to come in. All right. I have the Ace of Wands, love. All right. Life, Nine of Swords. Career and money, Four of Swords. All right. So again, we can see that you have a lot of energy here around work and life in general. Life has been stressing you out lately at the Nine of Swords. It just seems like maybe you're having some regrets, or you've been having some regrets over certain decisions you've made in the past. Maybe you didn't make the most cautious decisions. You've gone down a couple dead ends here and there. But there's an idea that you're having. I'm going to start with work and career because that wants to come through. But there's definitely some sort of idea that's happening, creative urge, something that sparks your interest. This has a lot of potential. So Spirit might be asking you to work, especially if that's around work. Act on this idea of yours. Act on what's inspiring you. If there's something showing up in your awareness this week, a program, a workshop, something that will benefit your job, your career, that will help you expand in your field, act on it. Some of you might be already having the urge and you've just been kind of procrastinating. But remember, the Tower moment coming in with that Death card, it's like Spirit saying, I'm on your side, and, you've got to make a move because you're too unhappy. You're losing sleep at night. All right. You're not sleeping well. The Nine of Swords. All right. For love, right, I see, look at Aries. All right. Some of you are afraid to move forward in love. All right. And so you're hanging on to what's comfortable for you. You're hanging on to either the thoughts of it's never going to happen, or this is all I've got, or this is the best. This is what always shows up for me. So you're not allowing yourself to allow potential partners in. And I see the Ace of Wands here, coming in for you. So there's more passion. There's a possibility with potential in a relationship. And some of you are afraid to take that leap of faith because many of you are like, all right, Frankie, the Saturn energy here. It's like, this is hard work. Like, this just isn't easy for me. Love doesn't come easy for me. And there's a sense of a love partner possibly being around you, and I have the Libra energy, which is all about relationships and romance. So I am going to say that I'm getting a bigger energy for you around your life energy and your work and career, but like, it's like throw the love on top of there, and it's like, oh yeah, just might as well throw it all on there, and I feel like this change with your life and money is going to really, really make a big difference in your love life. All right, so for love, you've got something exciting coming in for you, Aries, whether you see it or not. You got the Knight of Wands. So somebody who's very ambitious and very driven coming towards you, another fire sign, or somebody who's as fiery and charged up as you are. So we do see a potential of a date coming in. Where might this go? The Wheel of Fortune here is at the bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune is like, it's what you make of it too. It's 50-50. It's fate, it's fated, but we also have some sort of, say in how we experience this. All right. So I am getting fiery energy. This could be a date, somebody coming in pretty quick that you've already been talking to. Let's see the possibility of the outcome this week with this person. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I just saw the King of Pentacles. And for signs, I do get Capricorn, Aquarius. Strong Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio. All right. Got the Moon card. So what Spirit's saying is in your love this week, you may communicate with somebody. You may be talking to somebody. You might be really into somebody. Spirit is saying there's a lot of potential here with the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. And that, you know, with if you're focused, if you're in a good place, but you're showing up as the Nine of Swords, there's a lot of potential here with the Moon card. And there's still a sense of uncertainty, like anything's possible, like with that Wheel of Fortune. So your life, why the Nine of Swords, like why are you losing sleep at night? What are you holding on to? You know, we got the Ace of Cups. Like some of you really are at nighttime, it's when it hits the most, when you're thinking about love. All right. So maybe some of you can't even focus on work and life too much because it's just overwhelming. That just seems like there's not enough love around. And I am going to say this, for some of you, it could be around a home. Like some of you are wondering, or you have too much stress and financial issues going on with your home base. All right. And it just seems like you're throwing that energy into, it's your perception. So it's like you might be struggling. You're not getting enough sleep. You're overworking or overwhelmed with money and career and finances, right? So the energy I'm feeling, it's like you're guilting and shaming yourself at nighttime before you fall asleep. And you're like, you know, regretting, I should have, could have, would have done of this, right? And you're just basically looking from this lens of, you know, nothing's working out for me anyways, or hasn't been, so why would this be working out for me? But now you've got the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups, so the potential for love around you is there, but it's about you wiping off the lens, because I can see that, look, the Four of Pentacles, like some of you are very guarded and going through a tight, you know, tightness, you know, and feeling like you're just struggling in all areas. And the Four of Pentacles is saying, the universe, you've got what you need. It's there. You got what you need. Let go a little bit and quit shaming, blaming and stuff like that with yourself. All right. I do see the Nine of Wands. So you may be feeling like this is what Spirit's saying to you. You're going through a major setback, but you have an opportunity here, something coming towards you. If you're ready to receive it, it's an exciting new adventure. And this could be definitely passion. And we are seeing Ace of Cups. So true love or love offer, or can go somewhere. But it depends on your mindset. All right. And that's, it depends on how you show up for the show, Aries. How are you going to show up for the show this week? You show up for the show this week, and it's going to be a very successful week for you. All right. There's going to be a renewal, a new beginning. All right. Whether you believe it or not, I can't tell you what to believe. All right. Let's see. So I started getting fingernails and I can't pick up anything. Let me see if there's any unexpected tea leaf energies that might come in for you this week. It's moving slow today. Where is everybody? All right. So Aries, I've got July is a very important month. So July, Cancerian energy. All right. Something big could be happening, a celebration. Remember, summertime, maturing, growing. And so something is definitely going to mature for you that starts up this week. It may fully mature in July. All right. But it definitely will show its face this week. You will be taken care of in difficult times. That was the energy I was feeling with that Four of Pentacles. You trust that universe is providing what you need during this week, and ease up a little bit on crucifying yourself. All right. I also got, look, I was going to say April. It's so funny. I need to start saying everything that comes to my mind. All right. Aries, your birthday, around your birthday time, right, in April, those of you born in April, right, also as well, is a very important time for you as well. I saw that last year. Aries, your season, April, is going to be big for a lot of people. All right, so April, May, June, July, you're talking those months that might be really big. I know I'm talking the next 7 days. We're saying what's shifting, and these months are going to be really good for you, and as August too. So I'm going to go with some of you. There's a Leo, there's another Aries, and there's a Cancer that's very, very prominent in your life that is going to make a cameo this week. And what might start this week may not show up for you the way you want it to, but by those months, there's probability of growth, especially by summer. Those are my Aries. Hello, Queen Bey. All right. We got Taurus. Taurus at 15:15. Taurus. Hi, Nas. Here comes my gang. Taurus. All right, Taurus. What unexpected good stuff, whatever wants to come up. Same stuff, just different title, right? I'm focusing on what to expect this week. What to expect this week. What big changes. What might you not expect? I couldn't not get that out. All right. Love, life, money. Same thing I always do for you guys. Let's go. All right, we've got the Fool energy. You're holding yourself back too. All right. Or you're losing faith in a situation. What are you losing faith in, Taurus? All right. Some of you are hesitant to jump off that ledge. It's the same thing Aries kind of got. I don't know. I jump off ledges left and right. I need to stop. So it's not coming from me. We have a Sagittarius sun, very, very big in your life. Okay. I have house 2. House 2 is your money, career, material things, possessions, food, good luxurious things in life. And so some of you holding yourself back from what you really can get, what you really, really could have. All right. The potential, you're holding your potential back. All right. And it is around your material things, your work, your money, your career. All right. Sagittarius sun is coming up, showing in your read to say, step out of the box, go for it. Think big, set those goals. All right. Sagittarius doesn't care if it sounds like a dream, too good to be true. They go after it. All right. And so some of you might be on the fence about this, and Taurus, you only have one lifetime. I know it sounds cliche, but go for it. All right. Don't let anything hold you back. Right. Yeah. I think that's like a fear. Once we wake up and we look at ourselves and go, why would I let that hold me back? And when we realize the fears that we're letting hold us back, I mean, this is happening to me all the time. It's like, I shake my head. I'm like, these fears that we create mountains out of. You have strong Aries energy around you as well too. So you got fire energy showing up in house 2, Leo energy. You have all the fire signs here: Aries, Sag, Leo. All right, you're fire. You need fire. You need fire in your life, Taurus. Right? That means that you might have to start like rubbing 2 sticks together and create your own fire, so that it starts to happen for you. All right. Can't just wait for it to happen. We have to create our own fire, sometimes ignite. And house 2, that's your energy. Are you letting your insecurities get the best of you? See the changes that are going to come in this week. Astrological transits are working in your favor. So again, I'm getting an energy like the opportunities are there, Taurus. The sky, like everything you want that you're asking for, because it's really showing up in the material world, is what you're asking for materially will materialize, but you're losing faith and you're not giving it a chance. It's like you want it to be delivered before you trust. You're like, I need proof. And when we're manifesting, guys, we still have to take action. We have to show that we're in it. We're in it. And we see an opportunity, open doors. So one of my viewers said she was dreaming about open doors. And I wish, this is when I wish I could talk to you guys. Because when I saw her comment, I was like, try and walk through that door in your dream. For some of you that get very vivid dreams, and see where it leads you. But you're also, remember, that dream could actually be a reality. It's a version that already exists. Everything we can think of already exists. So it's just about bringing those visuals to life. And you're so close here. There's a door opening this week and you've got to walk through it. There's more Leo energy. So I feel like Taurus, you could have Leo in your chart, but I do feel like a lot of fire energy, like you're being asked to step up and lead. And I know, look, there you are. You're very cautious. And we've got the Hermit card right here, right? So we're seeing the Hermit and we're seeing the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is reminding you that the universe is providing for you all the time, but you've got to trust and go on this journey. The Hermit card is saying you might be holding yourself back and dimming your light, in a sense, being alone and not letting others see what you got. All right, so let's look at love, life, money. I'll pull a card for each. Fire. I can't say it enough, Taurus. Like, we all have fire in us. Some of us have more fire naturally, so like we can tap into that fire energy quick, right? And some of us really, we either need somebody to help us ignite it, or we have to do it ourselves. And you are letting your fire die out, in a sense. It may be not that dramatic, right? I don't have to be so, but you know I'm dramatic, right? So, but let's see. All right, love, 10 of Cups. You're headed towards what you're dreaming, what you want. The 10 of Cups is a blessing. It's your family. The 10 of Cups is that, it's, family's family. You're still going to have challenges. You're still going to have, you're still going to have these glitches, but you got to, like, what are you avoiding when it comes to love? I mean, it's like, for some of you that are single, it's like, yeah, you've got to get over you got to get to know somebody. You got to let somebody in, Taurus. You got to let somebody in. And the 10 of Cups is like, maybe some of you lost faith with the Fool card, going on a new journey. Maybe you just walked out of one and you're like, I just don't see it ever happening again. And maybe you've been trying to find the one and you don't see it happening. This is saying the 10 of Cups, expect some sort of blessing this week regarding love life, regarding somebody that could be a potential partner. And maybe for some of you who are already in a relationship, maybe this is the week where you guys actually start to see each other in the future. You start to see yourself coming together for a relationship for the future. In life, I got the 10 of Wands. All right, so the 10 of Wands, I get it. I've been hearing it throughout. Like, you've had a hard, you've busted your ass, you worked, you're a worker. All right, no matter what it is you're working on, even if it's a fancy career, or all careers, every career is unique, right? I'm not even going to try and judge different careers. It's just that it could be anything. It doesn't mean it has to be hard manual labor, is where I was going with that. But for some of you, it has been hard manual labor. You've taken on a lot of responsibilities. You're the responsible one in your life, the 10 of Wands. All right. It's time that that you ask for help, or you get a little bit more help. But the thing is the 10 of Wands is sort of an awakening. There's nothing you can't do. So the 10 of Wands actually says you've harvested, you took on all these responsibilities your entire life. What's holding you back? Why you have no faith? Why are you the Fool in reverse? Why? You're the 10 of Wands. There's nothing you can't do that you haven't already done in some form or another. You're just starting something new. Maybe the change is uncomfortable. You've got 2 10s showing up for you. The Fool energy showing up for you, but the Fool started in reverse. So it's telling me that you're holding yourself back from enjoying the rest of your life the way you want to see it, the way you dream it. Not that you're holding yourself back from enjoying your life the way it is. It's just that you have so much more to give. And money, I got the Empress card. There you are, Taurus. It seems like some of you know that you're good when it comes to your money and career, because you work so hard. There's nothing that you can't do. You know that you'll make money, whether you've got to go get a paper route, if they even have that anymore, right? And if you lost a job, go get a part-time job somewhere, right? You know how to do it. The Empress card is saying you're always reaping your rewards. You're abundant in that area. You are abundant in that area. That's a good strong suit for you. You know it. The Empress card, the house too. That's your strong suit. So, but if your insecurities are coming up, it's because of everything we've been talking about. It's time for you to venture off on a new journey. You've come as far as you can go for some of you, where you've reached the top. And now it's time to be in the next cycle. That's going to mean you have to start here again, work your way back up, but it's a challenge, and it's a new way of living. It's like you get to live life in the place of awe again, trying something new. So let's see for love, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups. So there's a potential here for maybe meeting somebody or deepening a connection here, a new beginning, a fresh start with a person in your life. Again, I'm getting strong fire for you. Fire is coming through big time. Maybe somebody with another Taurus. I've got the World card. So this is definitely a new chapter. You stepping through a new portal, stepping into a new chapter with somebody. Okay, it could be a fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Or they could have that. But the thing is the World card to me says it doesn't necessarily have to be the sign. Whoever you're connecting to, I'm really picking up fiery energy, is definitely somebody who's going to stand the test of time, or could stand the test of time with that Ten of Cups. So for some of you, you could be meeting a brand new person this week, but you've got it might be you approaching that person. It might be you being approachable. Okay. We have the Lovers card. It could be a Gemini energy, but we definitely see there's potential here to deepen a connection, meet somebody, or reconcile with somebody this week. All right. And look at the Two of Cups, relationship for some of you. All right. For life, this Ten of Wands, I just feel like for some of you, what it's saying is step out of the old energy and walk into the new energy. Okay. It's time. It's time to let go of this old mindset. All right. You're hearing it too much. You've been watching it. You've been listening to it. When are you going to do it? We've got the Temperance card. It's like, it's time to trust in the divine to unfold for you and guide you to where it is you want to be, to where it is you're dreaming of going. Set it, dream it, set your goals, and it's time. Like, it's just, what else you got in this energy? What else you got to lose? If you're holding yourself back and you're just sitting there and you just want to take a risk and go for it, you always know that you have yourself to rely on. It's showing up in this reading. So you're being asked to trust in this new cycle coming in. There's opportunity opening its door this week. And for many of you, it could be a new job or expanding your job, right? And for a lot of you, it's showing a new love affair, or a possibility of a lover coming into your life. Okay. And I've got the Hierophant here too. So it's being divinely orchestrated, guided. There's you, Taurus, showing up twice in your reading. So a potential for a divine partnership. For those of you that are into the twin flame sort of thing, whenever I get the Temperance card, the Empress is the divine feminine, or I get the Lovers card. It's like a divine partnership is around you, and there's a strong potential. Okay. Let's see if there's any kind of tea leaf messages I can get for you. Woo, those two. Let me see if there's one more that wants to come out. Hello, Snow White. Colin, what's up? Hey, Sinstar. All right, so that's it. Those two. These ones that were forced. Okay. So these two here. All right. Pay attention to your health, Taurus. That house I was picking up on, stress, insecurities, can also be health. Stepping into a new experience. Yeah, so dramatic. Stepping into a new experience this week, Taurus. Be open to it. Just if you get the urge, like just a little nudge, that's your spirit guides. That's you, your higher self saying, go somewhere. There's an opportunity opening up this week for you to see some change in your life. Okay. We are moving on to Gemini. Guys, I'm going to actually get my hair done tomorrow. You guys know how sensitive I am about my hair. It's finally grown out a lot in the top. It's really thin at the bottom now, but it's coming back in. And I think I'm going to get some highlights, at the, like biological highlights at the bottom of my, I'm going to go for it, guys. I'm going to make the change. 30 for Gemini. Gemini, we are looking at unexpected things coming in for you this week, what might be changing for you, and so forth. So let's go. Let's get what's coming in. What's changing in your love, your life, and working career. All right. What's coming in for you this week? Love, life, work, and career. Let's see the changes, the energy. Thank you. Here for Gemini. Gemini. Gemini's been loving me lately. Thank you. We got the Hierophant. So a week for deepening connections, learning something too as well. So be ready to learn. Nicodemus. I'm into the movie The Chosen right now. It's a Amazon Prime, all about Jesus from people's different perspectives. Everybody that saw him. It's really unique. It's really cool. It's really addictive. But I look at the Hierophant as being Nicodemus, right? There it is again, the Hierophant, right? So something very, a blessing coming in. Pay attention to the people around you. I know, signs and people show up in your lives for weird reasons. I'm that person, like I'll meet somebody and I'll think in the back of my head, like, ooh, that might be an angel, or that might be somebody, God, somebody tested me, and, but there's definitely an energy of spirit around you this week, Gemini. So whether even if you're not into spirit, and you don't use the words I use, if there's just a feeling of being connected to all that is, right? And just feeling good and feeling supportive. There's some things that you might want to pay attention to this week, because there's some things that spirit wants you to know. That's just knowledge. Knowledge is power. And also it's a deepening of the connection with God source, energy, Jesus. But it's a deepening of a connection with people in general, maybe even a love relationship. So I do have the Hermit card, and I don't know why I started with these cards first, but let me start with these cards and I'll pull out the other ones too. But this is the way my hands went. So my hands say what goes. My hands run the show. Hermit card. Some of you kind of lonely, withdrawn, waiting for me. Some of you going through a real high spiritual. I hope that I'm collecting the Tauruses that love to hear this stuff, because some of you are just really receiving a huge upgrade or just download or, ascension, whatever. You just feel like there's been something that has lifted and you feel more connected. Right? And life here, the Devil card showing up for you in the life position. And we have money and career. You have the Justice, right, Gemini? So you're good. Good. That shows sweet success in, look at the Queen of Pentacles. So for many of you, male, female, if you're working towards your business, expect some major change this week around your business. Maybe things coming into balance, maybe extra purchases, or maybe you're just seeing an increase. You're seeing everything increase for you. But the Justice card with the Queen of Pentacles is saying, your being responsible is paying off for you this week. All right. And it also can say too that expect to work a little bit more this week and get things in order. So something is shifting around money and career. Let me see what else is before I clarify the other cards. Some of you, I'm picking up on a lonely energy around love. Some of you, I got the Devil energy around your life position. Okay, so there are still things that you battle, maybe. There are still maybe some addictions that are weighing you down in your life that you might need to let go of. I mean, last night I tested myself. I tried to stay off my phone from 7 o'clock till this morning. I looked at it like 3 times, but only for a quick second. And it's like life, the Devil energy is weighing on you in your life. And that could be your anxieties and your fears and temptations to give up or temptations to take short turns and things like that. Your life story has yet unfolded is what I'm getting for you. So there's still a long journey ahead for you, that hermit energy. And we have, so creates restrictions and obstacles. You're a lot of pressure. You're creating a lot of unnecessary pressure on yourself. I have house 6, so I am seeing daily routines, health, work, fitness, things like that. So you may be putting a lot of pressure on yourself in all practical matters of your life, okay? The material world, the 3D world. Extra stress and demands upon yourself that is unnecessary. Okay, this is where the Hierophant's coming in, the Devil card. It's like you're running on fear. Now, somewhere I heard, and I forget, but fear does get us to some places. We do sometimes a good healthy sense of fear, gets us going and helps us out. But for you and for the devil to be in that position, I feel like fear is still running your show. Fear is still running your show, and spirit is saying you've got to trust more in spirit, let go of ego. All right, this is where it's working out for you. You have the Justice card here, especially around career and money and life. It's like, you have protection here. We have a Scorpio energy around you. Some of you could have Scorpio South Node. So I know the Scorpio South Node has been there for a while there, and it could have affected a lot of you who have that placement. So a lot of you may have been dealing with a lot of struggles lately, a lot of demands on yourself. Maybe you've struggled with motivation at times. Things have wore you down, anxiety. And I'm also getting, guys, and I'm not trying to call out, but I am getting that some of the things we do to our body is putting a lot of demands on our body, and it's wearing us down. And we would have more energy if we would eat better foods for our body type and things like that. You got house 6 coming up, so that's why I'm bringing that up. All right, if you're drinking, and nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. I'm at a point in my life, right, where I kind of condemned that with myself. And it's like a healthy balance is a healthy balance. Okay. And that means doing things because you truly enjoy it and you're finding pleasure in it. And there's a connection and it's coming from love. But when something takes over and it becomes too much or overindulgent, that's when it affects your life. And it's causing a lot of confusion in your life with the 2 of Swords. It's making decisions for you a lot more difficult. Okay. And it's like you're at a choice right now where, and I've hit this point too, where it's like really, really distinguishing between ego, judgment, right? And our higher self. And now starting to pay more attention to that during the day and being like, all right, that was my ego. That's not spirit. And so letting go of certain judgments that you're placing on yourself and the demands that you're placing on yourself. Now for love, you've got love coming towards you this week. You got Knight of Wands. Could be a passionate person you know already. Could be somebody that you've dated already. Could be somebody that there's just a lot of flirtatious energy around this person that's coming towards you. Some of you. Okay, some of you. And we have an Aries, Leo, Sag, all right? You may have been, kind of withdrawn from this person, or you, for some of you, but maybe there's been some distance or time between you and this person, but this person's coming in. And for some of you, if it's just an energy of you have withdrawn, you have been silent, you have been closed off, and we see something exciting coming towards you, someone who's very attracted to you. I do have the Death card here, and the Death card showing up is going with that message. This week is going to require you to really, really, it's like let go of the ego, the judgments, and cursing yourself or shaming yourself or putting too much energy on what you could have, should have, did, right? Or you didn't work hard enough, or you didn't do something. You're struggling with your own mind. You're fighting yourself. It's like inner conflict. All right. We have for the second card over Justice is the Chariot card. So you're going to see a lot of movement this week regarding work, your work and your money. And it's also trust in spirit, but you will see movement moving towards, and you're overcoming any obstacle that you're feeling with money and career. Your life in general, it's just this week, This week, I think what's happening this week for you is that this square energy, this pressure, it's not really from other people. So this Two of Swords and this Devil energy is this week you may put too much pressure on yourself that you may make yourself sick. Whatever that means to you. It's like you're beating yourself up and you're overworking yourself. And the Hierophant showed up twice. You've got to get deeper with God, deeper with source, deeper with energy, deeper with whatever you call it. All right. And trust in the process. So let's see what else we get for some extras that might come in this week. Sierra's here. What's up? I'm saying pressure, and then I see pressure in the room. All right. Excitement coming your way. That's it. No, that's it. A new job, career for some of you. So there is something moving forward here with job and career. Success. If some of you trying to get a job, some of you applied for a job, things like that, stay focused on you got it. A new job, all right? A career. I also got firecracker, and that's this firecracker coming towards you in love. So it could definitely be somebody who's a spaz, somebody who's very, into, just very excited and also be aware, use your own judgment. This is where discernment comes in. The Knight of Wands can show up at your front door as that person that leaves in the middle of the night, or it could be somebody who's just very passionate and driven and flirty and excited. And what you choose to do with that energy, it comes down to how you show up for yourself, right? And we have someone will gossip about something this week in your life. Don't put a lot of weight on it. Don't put a lot of weight on it. What I just got is just always remember to never put any expectations on others. Right? The least expectations you put on others, and you just love people for showing up and just giving, always know that, it's less suffering. Placing no expectations on other people, nobody gets hurt, right? And I just know that you may have a talker around you. And I think Gemini, many of you probably already know it. All right. What I'm getting is the Hierophant. Learn to love this person for who they are and see why they're showing up in your life and see how you can approach it from a different standpoint this week. All right. Because this person is that person. All right. Signs. I got Cancer. I've got Libra. I've got Capricorn. I have Virgo. I have Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, and strong Virgo. Taurus. Those are the signs that showed up today for possibilities of love coming in. Remember, signs aren't always important. They show us the way somebody might be acting as well. What energy are they in? What kind of person, what kind of personality. Hello and welcome. Catching my live. Shamika Morgan, thank you for being here. All right. So today's reads are pretty much similar to all the reads I do, but that's the way they're coming through today. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them. We are moving on to Cancer 4323. Shalini, hello. Why not? Hello. Hello. All right. Cancer 4343. Sorry. 4343. I love my numbers of synchronicity. I don't care what anybody says. I just think it gives an added little blessing. And for some of you, 4343 is Cancer. You might want to look up those numbers and see what it says for you. Everything happens for a reason, right? So Cancer, let's see unexpected things that might be coming your way. Naz, I wonder where everybody is today. What's going on with January? Let's see. Cancer, what is going on? Love life, money, career. All right, let's see what's going on. What to expect this week. All right, you got the Death card too. So you got to let go of something. Something needs to change this week. Something may change this week that needs to change this week. We have Scorpio energy. Some of you could have Scorpio in your chart or Scorpio energy around you. But something needs to come to an end. And I think a lot of you know this. It doesn't mean when people stop looking at endings as absolute and like that's it, you know, like and start to maybe look at it as just transformation and, you know, transitioning into something bigger, something different. It won't be as scary to say letting go anymore. It won't be as scary to say something's ending. It doesn't mean it's over. It just means it's changing. Oh yeah, Sinstar, I guess you're right. Is that you responding to me? All right, we got the 7th house. So we definitely see something around marriage, relationships, and business partners this week. All right. Maybe signing a contract this week. Some of you might be getting married this week, right? What month are we in? I don't even know what freaking month we're in. January. January is not a month for marriage. But I definitely see friendships. I see relationships this week, which is telling me maybe something needs to end for some of you in order for something to begin. What that end is, who knows? You know, it could be actually ending a relationship finally, you know, and moving forward so that you can find true love. Does it mean ending an argument so that you can move forward and love each other again and quit arguing with each other? If it's a marriage or a relationship you're already in, Cancer. Is there a friend? Is there a business partner? Is there an enemy, somebody that you can find justice with this week? All right. Is there something that you can let go of and heal from? Because everybody shows up in our life to help us heal, flourish, and grow, right? And learn and just discover who we are. And so is there anybody that, you know, you may need to reconcile with, resolve, you know, or just learn to love or accept? And you just have a lot around relationships showing up this week. Yeah. And I have astrological transits favor you at this time. So what that's saying, for some of you, not all of you, there are relationships in your life that you'd like to see reconcile, or you may be having a hard time forgiving somebody. With the astrological transits favoring your time, I look at that as this is really just a good time. Things seem to be in a good energy between you and whoever this person is, or the people around you and life in general. So it's a good time, a good energy to approach it. Okay, so this could be a week to approach, you know, how somebody, you know, equality. Think of equality, how somebody's being unfair, or how you feel like you're giving more, or that person's not giving as much, you know, or where you want others to give more. And this is a week for, look at my hair, I'm sorry. This is a week for finding balance in your relationships. So where do you need to let go of certain things, and other people, you know, delegate tasks to other people, or let go of the need to control and allow other people to show up for you? All right, I got to do this, guys. I got to fix this because the camera's making me mess up my hair. All right. So let's see. We have a strong Scorpio energy. No, I didn't. Did I roll these dice yet? Scorpio right here. We have house 2. We have Libra energy. So it's relations to also money, food, health, your self-worth, right? Material things, assets, work. So we do see your relationships with that. Some things need to be you need to let go and get ready for something bigger or new coming in regarding those areas. All right. So let's see. Let's see what the cards say for relationship. All right, for your relationships. And then I'll look at life and then money, career. All right. So you do have a strong Libra influence in this reading, okay? Justice, you know, and a strong Scorpio in this, and Taurus now. And we have Pisces. All right. So hanging around, somebody's hanging around, somebody's holding back in a relationship. Maybe you're trying to see things. Maybe it's this is the week for you to see things from different perspectives. That's just it, Cancer. The Hanged Man, pause. Maybe you've been on a pause with somebody. Can you look at this person a little differently? Can you heal something with somebody from your past? Can you, or maybe you're already starting to see things differently, right? With that Hanged Man. And Knez, thank you. I'm just going to give a little shout out for this. Thank you. Whoops. Thank you, Knez. Appreciate you. So the Hanged Man is also telling us to surrender and let go. You got to cut through the BS. And is this relationship really worth it? And if it is it worth it to keep it the way it is? How can we change it and heal? How can we move forward? Because neither of you are happy with how it is. But with, it's this is the energy that I'm picking up for you, Cancer. And I do feel like it's about, you don't want to let go of somebody, but yet you also feel distant or feel like you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody. It also can talk about, because we're looking at all relationships, the Hanged Man. It really just is you seeing things from people's perspectives this week. Can you step into other people's shoes? I think that's just really the bottom line here. All right. In life, I see the Four of Cups, and in money and career, I see the Devil energy for you. So you've got more weighing on you. You've got a lot weighing on you. You have a lot weighing on you, and that weight, you're going through a change. It could be uncomfortable. And look, you got the Justice card again, Libra. So success, balance in relationships, for some reason, it's interfering with your career and life, your love, your focus on the relationships around you are affecting your mood, your life. You're overthinking. It's like the Four of Cups energy. It's like you don't have enough time to even be happy or think for yourself, because maybe you have a lot of energy, a lot of relationships around you that aren't putting in what you put in, and it's starting to wear on you. It's very unfulfilling. All right. And here's the thing. Nobody's asking for you to let go of anybody, like let them out of your life, but maybe letting go of the responsibilities, maybe letting go of holding back and being, just out of guilt or kindness. It's time to, let other people, it's time for equality in relationships. I don't know. I can only say that so many times, guys. Tell me to shut up. Time for equality in relationships. All relationships. All right. So you have the Three of Wands here. There could be somebody at a distance that you have your mind on. Could be a long distance relationship for some of you. For some of you, this relationship, I'm going to just say that this could be something you might be thinking about ending. Don't take this if this is not your message. And if you just got triggered, ask yourself why, first of all. And second of all, you don't have to do anything, let go of anybody. But there seems to be somebody that holds back from you that might be at a distance. And it's leaving you in the Four of Cups energy very unfulfilled. Okay. It's also leaving you in the Eight of Swords energy, a negative mindset. So it's starting to bring up your insecurities, your doubts, your fears. There's something going on. There's somebody long distance. There's somebody either that maybe you feel like you need to reconcile with somehow. Maybe find another way around, another solution. Or maybe just there needs to be time for somebody else to step up a little bit more. But this is the kind of energy that's coming through for love relationship this week. And I feel like I'm picking up on people that are in relationships or talking to somebody. And it just doesn't feel right because it's one-sided. It's one-sided. I feel, look, you've got the Page of Wands here. So there's still opportunity to go down a new path with these relationships. But it's about drawing lines and setting boundaries. And there's room for expansion here. There is. And for some of you, though, with that Death card, if there's some of you out there that know that it's time to let this go. For some of you, there is a chance here to get it to go in the right direction, but it's about you asking for what you want. Asking for what you want this week in relationships. All right. In life, 7 of Pentacles with the 4 Cups. So some of you are like, I've invested so much in my life and I'm not getting back what I thought I should be getting back by now. All right. This week, you may find yourself contemplating over needing to change things about your life. And that could be why I'm being pulled to find an equality in relationships. But we have the 7 of Pentacles, like you're just sitting here like, is this it? Have I reached the top? I need to do something else. There's another opportunity around you with that 4 Cups. There's another opportunity around you to expand and to make changes in your life. And this week you may start to see that. You may just have a little slight shift in perception of how, and then see things from a different perspective in life. And you might see how you can get around a challenge in life this week. Your money and career, I see the Devil card. You have a lot of anxiety. You're putting a lot of energy on the money, maybe, and or you just focus on that. Like everything is about, I got to survive, I got to make it, I got to go, I got to do this, and you're running on fear when it comes to money and career. And this is where the Fool card's coming in and saying this week, there's a possibility of a fresh start coming in this week. There's an opportunity in work and career saying, but you've got to jump off that fence. Yeah, there's going to be some struggles. There's going to be some bumps and grinds. Things aren't going to go smooth, but you've got to surrender and trust and go for it and challenge it. And you have the Devil energy under the Fool energy. So you're challenging this. You still have a lot of fears that weigh on you, and they're just fears to challenge you. All right. So here's that creative endeavor at the bottom of the deck. This is also possibility of a date night for some of you. Maybe some of you need a date night. Maybe some of you do have that conversation and it's very exciting for you because you are setting down, you are speaking out what it is you want. And a lot of you may see things actually turn out in your favor this week, with that Justice card. When you let go of the fear and you ask for what it is you want, it's going to show up for you this week. And there's going to be a few of you that are going to choose to, and you're going to get the answer that you might not get what you want. And that's when some of you are going to go, cut, you're done. All right. So let's see. I'm just shaking up these cards a bit to make it easier to shuffle. Let's see if I can get some things that might. All right. So some of you feeling really tied down or frustrated. That's that energy that I was talking about. In relationships, you are just feeling like trapped, tied down, the 8 of Swords. What the hell do I do? And this is where you demand this week. This is where everything's working in your favor. I mean, demand from a place of love. All right. Family matters for many of you. So it is relations to people that you consider family. All right. And I have something important such as a new job or a raise coming in for you. New opportunity to expand that Page of Wands. We have period of prosperity and abundance. So you will see and feel this possibility, this energy, and some of you might actually receive some extra money or an abundance in some way. So whether that means an abundance of support, what that tells me, the bread tells me that when you are true to yourself and you put forward and you demand, you ask for respect and you ask for what it is you want this week, Cancer, and you're clear and you're okay to be like, I'm not perfect, but this is what I need and want, right? That bread is saying that you will receive abundance. You may be surprised and receive what you have been dreaming about. Okay. And that's for, you know, maybe, like I said, there's going to be a couple of you that are like, you might have the realization that, oh, okay, so now I just put down my foot in a kind, loving way and said, I want this. And obviously you don't think I deserve it. So we may need to cut ties. All right. So that is that. Let me get some water. You know what I've noticed though on my channel? Sundays are amazing days. Wednesdays aren't that good for me. I don't know what other time to go live. If I should wait till like, is there another time I should do? I'm wondering. But it is what it is. Let's see. We are, thanks Kinez again. I appreciate you. And that was Cancer. And we are moving on to Leo now. Thank you, Lori. Hi, Aqua Girl. Yeah, I can't wait to see my new hair. It's a young girl doing my hair. Last time I had somebody really young doing my hair is when I had ended up with purple in my hair. And so I do have to be careful, but it's fun. She's going to put some highlights in the lower parts of my hair because it's so thin. You guys can see where my hair started growing back, right? Like back underneath, like probably like that much needs to get cut off. But I don't want to yet. So she's going to highlight it and give it some depth down here. It's during the work schedule. Mountain girl, yeah. You know, and then it's like, I think at nighttime is family time, you know? So it's hard for me since I'm in Cal, so I'm always working. I need to do like a survey. I'll do like a poll and I'll put it up and see what day and time seems to work best for my viewers for a second live. Because I love my Sundays. I will keep my Sundays. I just feel really in tune on Sundays. And I'll put a poll up for my second all signs. That way I can make it more convenient for everybody. Because I travel too and I'm in different time zones all the time. So I'm trying to keep it the same for everybody. But Leo, 10222. And like I think that's why my sister changed to Saturday afternoons, because Thursday evenings got too much for her too. Leo, 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 Leo. Leo, what good stuff's coming to you this week? The unexpected. I'm going to look at love, life, money. Anything else Spirit has for you this week? Expect unexpected changes. Ooh. Either you're getting closer to someone that you desire, or somebody's returning and it's pulling you away from somebody. Could be something like that, but you got the Lover's card. So some of you coming into union this week. Some of you are falling in love. All right. So, but know that for some of you, somebody could be trying to come back in. So there's going to be a decision here. What do I do? I also look at this as, for some of you that are in relationships right now and you feel like there's just something off, you're so close, right? It's because things from the past, you guys keep bringing shit up from the past. Stop it. Stop it. All right. When we bring up stuff from the past, we're just judging and we just keep reliving it. And, you know, you're just so close. There's a lot of love around you, Leo, regarding no matter what relationship you're in. And that can be business too as well. So business, you're so close to something with business as well. I have Mercury energy. So there could be something in writing this week coming in for you, something communication, networking for some of you. We have Gemini energy lover for some of you. Leos, could be Virgo. I have Gemini right here too. So you have Gemini all over this read, Leo. So I'm tapping into a Gemini and a Leo. I have house 4, so it could be about home life, family life, building a home, building a life, reunion this week, celebrating something this week. Some of you might be celebrating a relationship, communicating with somebody, finally meeting somebody. But I do see a lot of communication between lovers this week, and it could end up in a commitment this week. And this could be somebody that you're already in a commitment with. You might move in together. A deepening of a connection. A lot of energy around reconciling. So if you're fighting with your spouse or anything like that, there's an energy of reconciling with you guys. All right, so let me see these energies first. So don't bring up the past. I just saw somebody say it's an anniversary is Sunday. Don't bring up the past unless it's good memories. Bye, Snow White. All right. So Cancer energy too with house 4. So Gemini and Cancer. Gemini, Cancer, cusper. 6th house. So a lot about your routine and health this week. All right. So a lot of you, there could be some adjustments that need to happen, or just some of you are just really just working it this week, right? Paying attention to your routines, your daily routines. You might be shifting your routine up a little bit. We'll see how that plays out. I see forgiveness. All right. Adjustments. Can you guys self-reflect on the good stuff? I think Cancer kind of had this energy too, Leo. Stop living in the past. Detach from the past. Only think of the good stuff. Unless, of course, somebody's really hurting you. Then, like I can't address that. That's something I won't tolerate, like really hurting you. But we are seeing forgiveness, and it's time to reevaluate your situations, your relationships, who you're in love with. Do they work well with you in your day-to-day routine? Do you guys have the same interests? Do you guys do the same things? That's really important, with your lover, your person of interest, the person you're in love with. Is this somebody who can be a part of your life? Is this, if it can, great. Is this somebody that you're always constantly bringing up the past, or both of you are, and you're constantly fighting or judging, but yet you love this person so much and you don't want them to ever leave your life? Well, forgiveness needs to happen and seeing things from a different perspective, because you guys are hurting each other and coming from a place of judging and trauma. So I'm being a little bossy here, Leo. Being a little bossy. Let's look at love, life, money, and career. All right, love coming in. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely somebody who wants to tell you how they feel this week. Life, the Magician. What can't you have? You have the potential to have whatever it is you want, Leo. The Magician. Another Gemini energy. So you may have strong Gemini in your chart, or you're connected to somebody who has strong Gemini qualities in their chart, or you're just good. Magic. Good. Manifesting. What is it that you want to create this week? Joy. Thank you. I haven't seen it up here yet, so thank you for that super sticker. Career. You've got the Star card, Leo. Joy. Thank you. How awesome is that? Like, the North Star is your North Node. This is your dreams, your goals, house 11, pursuing something bigger that is for humanity. If you want to go to the extremes, it's something big. It's for the world. It's to help others. But then again, everything, service. It's of service. So 6th house. And your money and career seems to be around service. It could be around diet, health healing. But you have the skills to service others. And it doesn't mean that you're meant here to be somebody's slave. It's service others with your skills to help heal and provide for humanity. And you have the magician saying you may not be using all your potential in life that you have. All right. And the Lover's card is law of attraction. So it's like, what is it that you desire? What is it that you love? What is it that you want? Start manifesting this in. All right. The Lover's card can also ask you to love yourself more, fill yourself up, and trust in your dreams and your desires. Because I'm getting such a phase here where it's like, sky's the limit for you this week. Sky is definitely the limit. So it's about reflection, forgiveness, and letting go and moving forward, especially when it comes to and for yourself, loving yourself. The Lover's card here, the Hermit card, going on a new journey. I was getting lost for a second here. I don't want to get to like I do on Sunday, where I go so like, I was just like, no, Frankie, get your head back. Pull your head back. All right. Let's see. This Knight of Cups, you got love. Somebody telling you how they feel this week. 4 of Wands, a reunion. Somebody maybe wanting to be in a commitment with you this week. So for some of you, the signs I'm getting is Virgo, strong Gemini. I have Cancer. I have Aquarius. I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. But there's somebody moving towards you here this week that would like a commitment with you, or they would like to strengthen the commitment, reunite, celebrate, connection, coming together. All right. So it's definitely love. I have the Knight of Wands here. So somebody's there could be, for some of you, I'm getting a water and a fire sign. It's very exciting energy, very romantic energy. For some of you, there could be 2 people. The Lover's card talks about a choice, right? And so the past could be returning. So what I feel like here, Cancer, is as you get closer to somebody who truly loves you and somebody who wants to express their love for you, all of a sudden somebody from your past might be coming in, running back in. Okay. It's like out of the blue. Here comes that one. And that one is like that one that gets you, you're so passionate about. And yet you've got true love coming your way who could do the same thing, but this person from your past could be somebody that, maybe you think that this is the only person that ever knows you or feels this way. So it could be a tough decision for some of you. That Lover's card. You'll know. I feel like you'll know. You'll know because the Lovers and the Star card is showing up. As long as you're in alignment with yourself, you'll be able to decide this week who is true for you for a commitment. All right. I have the 6 of Wands. So we see good news coming in for you this week. Let's see. I'm going to see if love and money, pull a card each for that and see if it what else it has for you. I see that you're just kind of at the beginning phases here of life. Some of you, nothing, your truest north node, what your life purpose is, has yet to unfold. You may be experiencing something this week that you feel more of an aha, like this really does feel like something that I should be doing. I got the Lover's card again. So, this is you following your heart. This is you tapping into the law of attraction. This is you, the Lovers twice, Gemini all over this reading. And the Lovers talks about making that choice and moving forward, looking ahead, going and trusting and success. Lovers brings in success. You are in alignment. You are in alignment. I feel like there's some sort of forgiveness that might be coming in this week that needs to happen, whether that's with healing your own past, your own inner, shame in yourself, failures, right? Because you've got the Magician card, which is the beginning. And you can manifest whatever it is you desire. You have all the tools you want. And so if the Lover's card here is showing something coming up from your past, holding you back, that's you judging yourself and holding on to something that you may have considered a failure. And it could be holding you back in life more than you know, because you are so close to achieving your goals, and yet there's this little gap there that just seems like there's always something holding you back. And so it could be just a week of, for some of you who are really deep thinkers, Eight of Swords. That's limiting beliefs. That's self-imposed negative thinking. And so this could be a week of contemplation and you reevaluating, some things in the past that maybe you thought you healed, but you may need to revisit, because you have this energy of, like I said, sky's the limit here. Nothing's stopping around you. Nobody's stopping you except something you're holding on to, something that's lingering. All right. So let me pull some cards to see any other quick messages that might come through for you this week. I'm picking these randomly. I think I've already said this a couple times because these are hard to shuffle. So I'm just trying to shake up the piles. All right. Let's see. You have so much major arcana here. Let me just read your cards to you, Leo. Okay. Again, thanks again, Joy. I'm going to put Leo's name back so I don't. You have the Lovers twice. You have Mercury energy, and Mercury is the ruler of the Lovers and the Magician card. So really talking about manifesting, right? The magic of words, the power of and magic of writing and scripting and words. It's, and then you have the Star card, right? Your wish is coming true in alignment with your true karmic destiny, right? You have, like I said, the Lovers twice, the Magician, and yeah, that was it. But that's very powerful. You have the Knight of Cups too, and the Knight of Wands coming your way. So that's too many. All right, Leo. Let's see. All right. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up for you, Leo. All right. So remember, when I do my readings, I'm talking about the doors opening. You're going to see these signs if you're in awareness, if you're doing the work, if you're in connection. For some of you, it might land in your lap. You never know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. But the thing is that this is like, we're manifesting it. This is coming in. You may see movement this week. You may see that opportunity come in. And then things are going to unfold. All right. So being aware of the changes around you. All right. For some of you, we got the forces working against you. And that's the forces I was talking about. All right. Holding you back from new opportunities that are coming into your life, Leo. And you're right at the verge. You're right at the beginning of starting this chapter that you have been here to you've been called to do. You're here for the Star card, your true North Node. All right. That is my Leos. Banners. We are on Virgo, 11818. Virgo and 222. I am seeing like 222s. Fresh start, guys. Fresh start for many of you. I've been seeing 222 everywhere. Even my heat is set to 22 Celsius, whatever it is. All right, Virgo. Ooh, the Tower moment. So something definitely unexpected coming your way this week. We're going to manifest a miracle. What miracles are coming towards you? What awesomeness. That tower doesn't have to be scary. It could be moving. All right. But change needs to happen. And the universe might be putting something in might be bringing something in, might be changing stuff up for you this week, Virgo. The universe just might switch things up for you. 4th house. So we do see around home, family. I do see self-care. So definitely taking care of yourself this week, Virgo. And I've got you so close to achieving your goals. This week is your final phase before completion. That's awesome. Awakening. All right. A new beginning. The Tower. Guys, every ending represents a new beginning. Something's being cleared in your path this week, Virgo. Choose to believe. All right. It has a lot to do with your home. It has a lot to do with your roots and personal foundation. Some of you might be moving homes, like I said. You might be building a home. You might figure out where your home is. All right. Some tweaking needs to be done this week. Pay extra attention around that. All right. We have Capricorn energy. So some serious business this week. House 8. Something's ending this week and something's beginning. I'll see what tarot says. I'll pull it up. We have Mercury energy. Virgo and Gemini energy, okay? Trust your feelings this week as well. But we do see a lot of communications this week, a lot of networking this week, Virgo, a lot of hard work this week, or the beginning, right? Some seriousness, getting things in order. Some of you might be starting, business might be starting like something like real estate or anything like that. And this is the beginning. This is the networking week. This is the writing things down, the planning things, the foundations and things like that. There's something ending and something beginning. So again, I'm trying to show you where it's not scary. There's a cycle ending. Something has finished its course. And it seems like Capricorn energy could be a lot about your responsibilities in work and family life. And now it's time to network and reach out. And there could be some social media stuff. There could be communications, something in writing coming your way. Expect to receive maybe some sort of message or contract. Could be something like that. But it's definitely a lot of communication this week. A lot of communication. For signs for you, because I'm going to look at love, life, and money and career, we have Scorpio, Virgo. Now, some of you could have Scorpio in your chart. We have Aries. We have Capricorn, Gemini, another Virgo, and Cancer. All right. So let's see what this is. Let's see what's changing this week because you are so close. It's the final phase before completion of a cycle. And, let's see. I love hearing that. Hi, Vulgar Hearts. How are you? And Christy, Darlene. All right. So let's see what needs to be tweaked. Let's see if any of that comes through. All right. We have love. Expect to meet somebody, potential, or communicate with somebody. Could be online. But there could be somebody that strikes your interest this week. Somebody who sparks your interest this week. All right. Heavy communication. We have your life position. We have the Magician. Again, a new beginning. You got 2 new beginning cards here with the Tower. So the Magician is saying you have the tools to make this happen. Create. Take action this week. That you have so much potential for expansion. Both these cards, Ace of Wands and the Magician, are cards of potential. And in working career, you have Justice. So we see success. We see some sort of success this week, Virgo, with you in work. Whether you're receiving the announcement, the notice, or you're starting that chapter. And this is saying it's going to be one of the best chapters, cycles you have. It's the best contract to sign. Some of you sign in a contract, a new contract in work that's going to bring you in more money. There is an energy here of you're finishing something up and you're clearing up the pieces and something new is coming in. Okay, so let's pull some cards. Virgo, there you are. You're about to embark on a new journey. Okay, new journey. Let's see this love. Let's see this love. So we see Ace of Wands coming in. Right. Again, I called the signs. It could be any one of those signs. Ace of Wands. striking somebody's interest, a new, just passion, very passionate. Could just be talking. We have the Three of Wands. Could be social media, online. All right. Could be a long distance relationship. I have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Could be a Taurus, but this is you reaping your rewards as well, too. A birth of a new beginning, a commitment, some sort of growth in a relationship. So I do see your ships finally coming in around love. So you will find yourself communicating or talking with somebody, at least communicating with that Mercury energy as well, which could be through text, email, Zoom, FaceTime. All right. So your life position, we have the Four of Swords. Some of you are so overwhelmed with life, and yet you have the magic to create whatever it is you need. All right. The Hanged Man position here too. So you are being asked at working career to look at things from a different perspective as well. It might be time to take a pause for a minute, which I am doing in February. Take a pause so that you can shake things up and see things from a different perspective, because there's an opportunity with work coming in, Virgo, that is a contract that you're meant to fulfill that's going to bring you a lot of success in the future. So if your first reaction is to be scared or a little nervous, fear of change, that tower moment, you are being asked, because I'm seeing the overwhelmed, fears, to give yourself a moment to step back and look at this new venture. You have all the skills and tools you need to move forward. You know everything you need to know to move forward. Okay. What else can you tell me about? I'm going to get one more card for each about this love that you're communicating with this week, Virgo. All right, we got the Six of Swords. So I do see that you might meet them while traveling, or they could be at a distance with the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands. They may be moving towards you. There may be some sort of potential that you guys are moving closer together if it's a long distance relationship. And also, whoever this person is that's coming towards you, if you've been in kind of an argument or blaming each other for something, or just can't seem to see eye to eye, and it seems as though for some of you, you will get over this and move forward, okay? I do have, he's been showing up a lot. The King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini for some of you. If there's been some, just noise, right? Unnecessary, unwanted noise. All right. I feel like the two of you can reconcile and get past this and move on towards calmer waters. Okay. And for many of you, you may find yourself communicating with somebody who might be militant. I always see my King of Swords as military. I'm military, baby. All right. Everybody in my family is military. My kids are military. I should have went into the military, actually. Probably would have did me some good in the beginning. But I do see the King of Swords as somebody who has a militant type of energy, very protective, very masculine, whether male or female, right? I have that. I can be that, for some of you who just think, I don't want to be gender specific here. I want you to see how King of Swords can be a female coming towards you. But I do see that that's who's coming towards you. Okay. Right? And some of you might be on guard. Some of you guys might be just a little defensive when it comes to a certain person. And I see you guys overcoming that. All right. So we have life. You're meant to be financially free and very confident, independent. All right. Look at this, Nine of Pentacles. You got it. There's nothing. Everything you touch, you can make happen. All right. So life, you're overwhelmed with the Four of Swords. I think Spirit wants you to take more time out, more vacations, Virgo. Remember, I'm a Virgo rising. I know what you're up to. Right? Virgos find it hard to take a break from, there's always something. You'll always find some speck somewhere that you missed. Okay, I got it. But you're meant to be very, very financially free and independent. All right. And money and career, look at this, the High Priestess. All right, so some of you could be a very spiritual career, but also just trust your instincts, trust your inner guidance. All right. Some of you, when I say trust your instincts and you feel like it's a fear, That's the Four of Swords energy. That's your ego trying to scare you out of moving forward. All right, so learning the difference between what's fair and what's actual instinct to move forward. Trust your spirit. All right, so let's see what else we get for my Virgos that might come in this week. All right, a fair woman. All right, so a woman with light skin, light hair could be very, very prominent in your life. There could be gray hair or white hair. But expect it could be something this week with this person. If you've been waiting on this person, feminine energy. I have an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. All right. I look at this as, what's his name? He's the Western guy, Clint Eastwood. You know that movie where he was just on the porch and he was, well, I just see that you might have somebody around you like that, Virgo, that don't even dance with it. Ignore it. Ignore it. All right. Sometimes it's just misery likes company and loves company. And there's just somebody that who's arrogant and boastful. And it's like if you piss this person off, or you just try to, if you get in this person's energy, this person loves it. And they're that type of person that they love when people feed into it so that they can trigger you. They want to see you react. That's the kind of person, the rooster. So, you're going to be tested with that this week. All right. Recognition, reward for merit. This is like that Nine of Pentacles and the Justice card. So some of you, some money coming in, or a handshake, or a thank you. If you've been waiting for that thank you, congratulations. This week, there could be a promotion. All right. I do see some of you up against some indecisiveness. And some of you don't know exactly what it is you want to do this week. You may be finding yourself aimlessly wandering and waiting for an answer. All right. This is where you're letting the wheel run by itself, the wheel of fortune. You've got to grab that helm. For some of you that want to have financial freedom and things like that, it is saying that it's time to take the reins in and reorganize your life. All right. You got to work with your life, work with it, flow with it, co-create, not let it happen to you. And I get a temporary situation. So for those of you like that Five of Swords, I was saying, whatever your situation you've been going through, we see you moving past that. It's just temporary. Okay. So I hope those messages helped you in some way. We're going to move on to my Libras. We got a Pisces for signs here. Strong Pisces for you. Virgo, Libra, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, and Gemini. 4 signs. Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio. Yeah, I got them all. All right. All right. I want to try and not banter too much on like all the spiritual stuff today. I'm trying to keep it more practical, down to earth, what's going on in life. Guys, I struggle with that, but I do my best. 133.33, Libra. Ha, Sinstar. Oh, you're cross-watching a Libra. I always feel bad for cross-watchers because in my mind, I don't really focus on what the cross-watcher might think. And so I don't know how it's hidden. And I don't want anybody to cross-watch and it cause any damage to your manifestation. Like, you've got to believe what your person is believing. You've got to believe that in order to manifest your person in. So if you hear something you like, take it. If you hear something you don't like when you're cross-watching, don't take it. Do not take it. Libra, we have the Hierophant energy around you this week. So we do see deepening connections with relations around you, spiritual connections, maybe some sort of spiritual happening this week. So you may see more synchronicities and things like that. Spirit trying to talk to you a little bit more, trying to show you. Right. And I'm telling you guys, Spirit will show you. Spirit will show you what you want, what you need to know. And if you're looking and if you want the signs, you'll get the signs that you're seeking. Sometimes they'll show up when they're least expected, you know, like some of the bigger signs we're looking for. But as you become more aware of the little signs that Spirit's bringing to you, you'll be more aware and ready when the bigger signs come in. Okay. So we do see the Hierophant, which can talk about connecting more with Spirit, Source, God, Jesus, whatever you call it. And we also see definitely maybe even a commitment coming in this week. This is a strong week that some of you could find yourself actually deepening your connection with somebody and making it more traditional. Okay, whatever that means. Goodness, Martyrs. I know you do. And I'm collecting. My channel is building the way I want it to. I think that's why mine goes the way it does. I want to build the people that love the spiritual, manifesting, want to make changes, want to, you know. So I'm very, very grateful for the ones that do love my little rants, my long rants. You have a lot about career, so hard work, right? You've been working your butt off with career. I have Scorpio energy around you too. I have a Taurus and a Capricorn Aquarius. All right. So, but your hard work is paying off. You're reaching some sort of level. For some of you, you might be asked to learn something more. You might need to acquire new skills so that you go to the next level when it comes to work and life, okay, with that Capricorn energy. All right, but again, that tells me you guys have learned, you have the knowledge, you've learned all the skills. Everything you have is within. And this week, it's paying off. You might get praised for the work that you've put in. Okay, you might earn something. You might earn something a little bit more with the work you put in this week. All right. You're welcome, Darlene. Have a great day. All right, we got this energy here, semi-sextile, which is an opportunity coming through. You may need to take a little effort. All right, so there's an opportunity coming your way. You're definitely attracting somebody or situations into your life, okay? But this is an energy where you may have to do a little bit of work, you know, so you've got to put one foot forward. So this situation, opportunity, person, anything can come into your life this week, and you can sit there and chew on your fingernails and watch it go right by, right? Or you can, you know, go after it. We have Jupiter energy. So we see a lot of luck coming your way, a lot of happiness, career, spiritually. Jupiter energy. We have, you know what? I was saying, no, that is Saturn energy. Sorry. But you have Jupiter energy too. So your hard work, you're hitting that pot of gold. Okay. So you've worked so far, you've come so far, and here it is, you know, where you see the abundance. So being paid, getting paid this week, feeling fulfilled. There's a room for a lot of growth coming in. Some of you, there's a new teacher coming in. So you really may need to learn some new skills for your career to expand, but that opportunity will be coming in for you. All right, let's look at love, life, money. Love, King of Cups coming in for you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may have dealings with this person this week. A water energy. All right. For some of you, this person could walk right past you. And if you don't say hi and introduce yourself, this person might not see you. That's just common, you know. You know, some of you can argue that and say, well, if spirit if I was meant to see this person or be with this person, then I would run into this person, you know. Yeah, I see that too. But you could have it now or wait for when, you know, the next opportunity. This is the opportunity. It's right there. And grab it. Again, this could be somebody that some of you might feel a little intimidated by, because it's like, if it's your first time and I walk up to somebody and this person is a watery energy, they might be a little reserved. Don't take it for face value and don't take it personally. Get to know this person. I do feel like this person is very loyal. This person has a lot of love to give. Right? In life, I got the Three of Swords. So some of you have had some swords right there in the heart, right? In the back too, right? Three of Swords. But you've learned so much. It's under the Hierophant. It's under the Hierophant energy. Life position, Three of Swords. Saturn energy, Scorpio energy, Libra. You probably have Scorpio in your chart. You've been through so many endings and beginnings. It's like, go write a book. You know, might make a good living off it. But the Three of Swords says you've been learning from it, though. Right? And so taking out healing from it. All right. And for some of you, it's might be time to start, you know, the Hierophant energy here, learning how to heal your heart. Life, I feel like the hardest part of your life is over for many of you. What does that mean? The lessons. You've pretty much learned the lessons you need to learn. Okay. Are we always gonna have to learn, heal little lessons? But yeah, but the worst lessons that we ever need to learn are over. It doesn't mean that the hardest things for us to deal with are not going to come in again. Heartbreaks, loss, but they're not necessarily lessons at that point. It's life at that point. For many of you, you've overcome a lot of lessons, and those lessons, learning from those experiences and moving forward so that you can move forward in life and start to allow love into your life. I mean, love, not just this person love. You're not a romantic partner. I mean, love, you know? And we have for your career and money, we see the 10 of Pentacles. So for many of you, for some of you Libras, you may find yourself marrying into money. All right. Even if you work, even if you're independent, there might be somebody around you and go for it. So you work less. You don't have to work as hard anymore. And you can do the other things that you want to do in life. All right. So you may very well marry somebody who makes more than you do, and maybe you don't have to work as hard. You got the Capricorn energy, busting your ass, second jobs, third jobs, trying to start up online businesses, just to make it. And we see the 10 of Pentacles under Jupiter energy. So the abundance is meant for you. It's coming your way. It's in your life position, the Three of Swords. It's allowing and receiving. And you even have this energy here of semi-sextile, which is also allowing these energies to come in. Now, and that's why the message of allowing it to come in, but taking inspired action, which is when this person walks by you, you will get a nudge from spirit that says go. But if you let pain hold you back, that's where, the choice comes in, free will. All right. Look at that, the Wheel of Fortune right here. A destined, unexpected opportunity coming this week for all this to happen. So let's see. I feel like this person might be somebody. I'm going to clarify one more card each in each one, but we're going to look at this King of Cups. Whoops. King of Cups. Libra's never-ending story. Libra's got it. Libra, you're here to balance out relationships in your own life and learn your own karma and find love and balance and harmony. That's what you thrive for, So the dark side of that, I guess, would be, so many things out of balance in your life and lessons you've had to learn throughout your life. I mean, you carry the house of relationships and Venus and justice and marriage and contracts and things like that. So you're going to the way I look at it is kind of like Scorpio has to deal with transformation, you know, and deaths and rebirths and all this, you know, and the occult and sex and taxes and whatever else, you know. It's like that's just part of what you've signed up for. It's not your all energy. Remember, the chart is made up of different components, but the Libra component really is you're seeking balance and harmony and justice. And so you will go through these karma, these lessons, so that you can bring justice. And when you bring justice and balance in your life, you will then begin to bring balance and justice to everybody and other relationships in your life, which will then start to domino effect into the world. And it only takes one person to make change and to do this. And that is how it that is how we change, become the change that we wish to see in the world. I said I wasn't going to do that today, and I just did it. So there's an opportunity coming your way. 2 of Wands this week. It's whether or not you're at a crossroads. Do I go? Do I stay in my comfort zone? Do I make that call? Do I go on that adventure? Do I answer that email this week? Do I sign up on that app? Do I say hello for the first time? Do I do these things so that I can get a taste of it and move forward? Do I decide, make a decision, plan, and take action and move forward? All right. So with this person that's coming through for you, we have the Moon card, right? So we are definitely getting a watery energy, and we're getting the Justice card. So we're seeing true possibility of true divine love, possibility of somebody that could be in a long-term relationship, okay? Right now, the Moon card, circumstances are always changing. So this can go anyway, but it is manifesting for you. But it's whether or not your anxieties or fears, you know, get in the way and you choose not to act upon this. But I see a partner, a water sign. I will call out these signs. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio. I have Capricorn, Aquarius. Capricorn again. Taurus. All right. Jupiter energy, which is Pisces and Sag. Okay. I see Justice, Libra. So this is talking about, this is a contract that is meant to be fulfilled. We have many, you know, and this is a possible soulmate. Doesn't mean you have to choose every soulmate that you meet. You know, I don't know how all that works just yet, but I do see that this is a potential soulmate, somebody who you could be in a successful relationship with, possibly marriage. It could turn into something like that. Okay. That's a major arcana here. The Moon, the Justice, the Hierophant. Right? So in your life position, the Judgment card. Ooh, the Judgment card with the 3 of Swords. Quit shaming yourself. Quit blaming yourself. Quit punishing yourself. I always used to say, God, I feel like I'm the priest that whips himself. You know, in that, what was that movie? And he just kept repenting and whipping himself. And that was me. I have the worst inner critic, self-loathing. I have this cloud, this animated cloud around my head that is just like, beat yourself up, hit harder, you know, like, and that's the kind of energy here in life. It's like you, 3 of Swords, beating yourself up over and over and over again and not allowing yourself to be forgiven. It's like not allowing yourself to forgive yourself of sins or forgive yourself of anything or any way you showed up in the past. And in life, you keep judging yourself. And so you think other people are judging you and you're coming from a place of trauma. And so as long as you're thinking you judge yourself and you are doing this to yourself, you are thinking others feel the same way about you. Flagellation, is that how you say it? Is that what that's called? Self-flagellation. And yes, but that's what you're getting. And this week, Libra, if you find yourself in your head again, feeling like shit, you're beating yourself up again, you're doing it again. And this is what Spirit wants you to see under the Hierophant. It's a spiritual growth. It's for spiritual growth. It's tapping into spirituality, getting back in there and really seeing how this works and noticing that your ego is holding you back. You're judging your trauma. Okay. So right now, the 10 of Pentacles, working career. I see 4 swords. You need a break. You need a damn break, Libra. And there's nothing wrong with saying you're about to get a break. You will meet somebody who maybe they just had it easier in the workforce, right? Maybe they didn't have to work 3 or 4 jobs. Maybe the career they chose, teachers, cops, service workers, nurses do not get paid enough. Caretakers, pet groomers, service people do not get paid enough and bust their ass to take care of other people. So it is okay for somebody else to come into your life who makes more money and says, you're going to live a good life, so that you can focus on what it is you need to focus on, Libra, and you can do your magic. You can work and be that Libra, that host, that creative. And you can be more creative and not restricted to, and you're not, restricted to just seriousness and structure and work. I feel like a Libra energy wants to be more free. Right? And that's what I'm getting for you. So this week, money and career, just do a little recap. I feel like some of you overworking. Maybe need to take a break. I know that's hard to do if you're saying, Frankie, I got bills to pay. I've been there, raised kids, was married, and then single mom too. And I get it. And so I see somebody coming towards you. There is potential, whether you meet them this week or you're on your way to meeting this person, there is somebody coming in for you, bring balance into your life. Right? Not to be your hero, save the day, and all this other good. You got to learn to love yourself. Right? But we do see a person coming your way. And they may walk by you this week. You may already know this person if I called out the signs. All right. Let me see any unexpected things that might come with, you might hear some noise this week. Some news. Expect some unexpected good news with that air energy I just saw. Keep your ears peeled is what I said. What I say with that. Keep your ears peeled for good news coming your way. Inspired action through discernment. What did I miss? That's self-flagellation. Inspired action through discernment. Honor. Oh, I love this. Look at this crown, Libra. You deserve to be treated like the king or queen you are, the empress, the emperor, however else to say that. Putting your crown on. All right. Honor and respect will come to you this week. A feeling of honor and respect. Yeah, down. Let me see if anything else wants. I think that might be it, Libra. I think that putting your crown on this week and knowing your worth and just knowing that, people, Libra, if you're a shaman, blaming, doing what I was saying earlier, all right, I know that people don't see you like that. That's not how people see you. But you've got to have that respect for yourself and know that and trust in that so that you can see it. Because you will only see, what you feel through your lens. And if that's where you're at and you're feeling those feelings, it will be reflected back to you. You will see somebody, you will see a face I make. Like, just say I get those serious faces that I get. And every now and then I get a comment from somebody like, you look angry, or you look sad, or what's mad? You sick, you pissed, did you not sleep? You're projecting your feelings onto me. I was just thinking. Maybe that's just my face gets ugly sometimes. I got a sad, ugly looking bitch face. I don't know. But you're projecting what my face means by what you're feeling. So if you were coming from a place of, trusting that people just love you to death, you might look at my facial expression and see it some way different and say, oh, Frankie's in deep thought. There she goes again. That's how perception works. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. All right, you guys know I do my best. Do my best, Libra. We're moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, we got rising in the house. Scorpio at 154.54. All right, Scorpio. Oh, yeah, Joey, just Joe. You haven't been here in a while. That's right. Nice to see you again. Did I nail the Libra in your life? Good. Good, good, good. I didn't really, but all right. Scorpio. Where's my Scorpios? I got Sierra, VR, Joey. Oh, jeez. All right, Scorpio. We're looking at what to expect this week. Okay, what unexpected things might come in this week. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, Scorpio. The devil energy. What is going on with that devil energy? Temptation. Could be sex. Let's start off with the good stuff. The devil. The devil might be testing you this week. That's all. Don't run with it just yet. All right. We have, all right, this didn't, all right. We have South Node energies. Okay. Pisces energy. And we have House 11. So the devil might distract you from your dreams this week. Try to. And it could be anxiety, drama, shadow stuff, you know, Pisces energy. So it kind of feels spiritual, you know, karma debt. Some of you dealing with some karma. Some of you dealing with the devil himself, herself. Right? Could be just a Capricorn energy. But we do see it might show up for you this week. Let's see. Some of you might be dealing with some, you know, South Node energy is just things that you're familiar with. So some of you, some old familiar feelings, things, people might show up for you this week. You may have a return of a Pisces. You may have a return of an old friend. House 11. All right. Yeah, devil wants the shadow box with the Scorpio, right? And so what I'm seeing here is that there could be something rearing its head, old wounds, old people, old stories, old situations. People may return. This could be like that Mercury retrograde type of energy. Don't let it scare you. We got fire element around you, Aries, Leo, Sag. A sudden event could happen all of a sudden. Instant attraction. So this could be just, this is switching up for you, Scorpio, a little bit. Spirit just came in and said, wait a minute, you didn't look like, because I guess I just don't always see it that way. Spontaneousness. Somebody could be so attracted to you that it comes out of nowhere, and somebody chooses to just all of a sudden introduce themselves to you. All right. We have the devil and we have the fire element, which can talk about things happen fast, instant attraction. It could be sex, right? Being tempted. All right. So it's not that bad, but it's definitely a sudden event. So, and it's going to be like, we got divine feminine, right time. All right. Manifestations of seeds planted. So this is something that you want, Scorpio. Scorpio calling in the devil. I was trying to do my math. Like, so Jesus is Capricorn, and he's Capricorn's the devil, the death card. I didn't understand that, devil. And Scorpio is the death card, right? And some people believe Jesus was born in Taurus, during spring. And I assume Taurus because of the Hierophant. And I can see Jesus being a Taurus or a Capricorn. I don't know. What do you think? At first, I thought maybe Saggy in there too, a little Sagittarius energy. But I do see that, I don't know why I said that, but I do see that, because you don't mind, Scorpio, the death card, doesn't mind dancing with the devil, right, is what I'm seeing. But it's what you want. And with this flower moon energy, it feels good. It feels good. But just know that it can become kind of intense, and that kind of energy coming towards you, Scorpio, can also turn into, if you're unhealed or you're not working on healing, it can turn into that very toxic type of relationship as well. And you know what I'm talking about. Look at Pluto at the bottom here. So we're seeing that Pisces 12th house energy can be a karmic partner. There could be some lessons there. It just could be a past life person coming in, and you guys feel a strong attachment to each other. You guys could have slight obsession, be obsessed with each other. You meet somebody, you finally have something in common, and then all of a sudden, blah, 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 you don't stop, you get obsessed. All the energy goes into that. Well, that could be what this is talking about too. Okay. That could be what this is talking about. So let's look at love, life, and career. I'll pull a couple cards each one. But I see fun. I also see fun and fertility. So for some of you, if it's sex and it's fun, you know what that means. And if you're fertile. Because the fire element here can be Ace of Wands too, which can also be pregnancy. All right. All right. So love, Judgment card. Life, Two of Pentacles. Got a lot going on. You always do. You got this, though. It's like the Temperance, juggling life, love, and money. And we have work, career, money, Ace of Pentacles. So some of you manifesting in a new job. Some of you manifesting in a new opportunity, a fresh start. But that's the doorway to the Ten of Pentacles. It's a very wise investment. So there's an investment coming in this week. Jump on it. Do not let this ship sail. Done. You may be tempted to not walk through the door because of fears and anxieties, right? But this is something you've been manifesting. Seeds have been planted. And now universe is here saying, God's here saying, here's the doorway. Walk through. All right. Life, Two of Pentacles. You've always been a good manager. Very resourceful. There isn't anything you can't do. This opportunity with money and career coming in for you might ask you to, you might need to prioritize this week. You may need to shift. You may need to say, what's most important in my life? What can I handle right now? What can I do? What can I do? What can't I do without? So if work is picking up, work and money, and there's a new job, money, a new opportunity coming in for you, and you're already carrying a workload, all right? This is about you know how to prioritize. So where you may have to make some shifts this week. For me, when I started something new, obviously my social life took a hit and my health. So I had to prioritize and figure out, because I still wanted working career. I wanted my business to happen. I wanted to get better. So I had to do whatever I needed to do to balance out the rest of my life, to bring myself together so I could prioritize and allow this in. So, but what Spirit's saying is you can do this without a doubt. All right. There's that Ace of Wands. I love when synchronicities happen. So this week, expect communication. Somebody's got you on the mind, right? Somebody is sparked an interest in you. And we have the Judgment card, Scorpio. So definitely it's a possibility of a second chance for some of you. But again, it's that I'm going to keep saying this because this has been my thing lately, is the Judgment card. As long as you keep shaming, blaming, judging yourself, judging others, criticizing, and coming from a place of trauma, That's going to continue bringing up karmic patterns and stories. And you're going to continue to repeat and not have this brand new beginning that you want. It's going to do the same thing. So you are being asked to, not judge. Do not judge this person that's coming towards you. And if this is a new person, don't judge the situation. Don't judge them. If they're showing up for you, let them show up in the way they are today, now, and leave the past alone. It's like, leave the judging up to universe, God. The devil card, though, you may be tempted. You may be tempted in love to, and you may be overprotective, and your negative mind may take over. Shadow sides might take over. This could be such an amazing connection with you this week. Amazing possibility here. And then all of a sudden the devil shows up to test you again. Are you going to let your fears hold you back from what you've been asking for, what you've been desiring? It's here, Scorpio. Right? And the judgment card, the judgment card, it takes two. It takes two. So even if you're the kindest, sweetest, most loving, most given person, and somebody's a douchebag, and if you're still in this connection with this person, as loving and caring and awesome as you are, you're still allowing them to do it, right? So that's the kind of things with these relationships. The judgment, the trauma, and the blaming and stuff like that. Like, we've got to just look at ourselves and stop doing and allow ourselves to have a healthy relationship, because there is one coming towards you, a potential. That Ace of Wands is potential. You have a Knight of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So for signs, it's definitely somebody who wants to tell you how they feel, Scorpio. So be open and ready for it. And if it's a brand new person, the devil is going to show up. And that devil could clearly just be instant attraction, all right? But also use your best judgment. So what if somebody comes in and they are the devil, right? And you know it. Your red flags are coming up. Oh, this is... oh, they're going to tell me everything I want to hear. I love it. Ooh, it sounds beautiful, right? But that's where I've got that voice in the back of my head that calls out BS, right? And so sometimes it works for us. So this week, there could be somebody like that coming towards you, and you may just decide to say, well, screw it. But you may get your heart caught up again in a karmic pattern, karmic cycle, right? For some of you, you may think that's the case. This is where discernment. You may think that's the case, but this person coming towards you is absolutely in awe, in love, manifestation of, a beautiful, beautiful relationship. All right, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I have the Three of Cups here, okay? The Three of Cups is talking about you celebrating something at the end of the week. I'm manifesting it for you, Scorpio. Celebrating something, coming together with good friends, going on a date, reconciling. This could be, you could even have a friendship coming back for some of you, and you reconcile. It's just a strong energy here of coming together with the people you want to be with. So celebrating something. Your life position, you got the Magician card with the Two of Pentacles. You have all the skills and tools necessary and that you need, that are required for what it is you're after. Nothing can hold you back except the devil. And the devil's just trying to help you grow, to learn to trust yourself, to learn to let go, to learn to live in the moment. And the Magician card, when you live in the moment and you're manifesting, you're in alignment, you can make magic happen. And so, Scorpio, you are the magician. You can do your research. They all say, I don't know why Scorpio didn't get the Magician, because it's Mercury ruled. But you are the magicians of the zodiac, so you can make magic happen. Your life, you're always going to have a lot going on. I don't think some of you would know what to do if you didn't. All right? You know how to prioritize. You're very resourceful. You're very focused sign, very fixed. You have follow through. You can make anything happen in life. All right? This opportunity that's coming towards you, the Ace of Pentacles. We got the Seven of Swords. All right. And we got the High Priestess. All right. So you may need to study up a little bit. The Seven of Swords too, stealing knowledge, taking knowledge, going to get knowledge, all the knowledge you can. So this could be where the worry comes in for you. You may have an opportunity come up and imposter syndrome comes through. And that's what that just reminded me of. Imposter syndrome. I don't know how many I just had this conversation with my therapist, right? That's probably why it's coming through. I have enough credits college wise, 3 colleges, two really high good universities, and I have the equivalent of 2 associates and a bachelor's. I have my massage license. I have hours and hours and hours of C's. I have all kinds of knowledge on astrology, tarot, workshops, you name it, and still doubt my knowledge. It's imposter syndrome. With the Magician and the High Priestess showing up with the Seven of Swords, you know everything you need to know. There's nothing else you need to learn. This opportunity that's coming away, the devil might show up for you and try to tell you you're not good enough. But the High Priestess and the Magician is saying otherwise. All right. And that's what I'm getting for you. You're going to be celebrating this week. All right. So let's see what else I can get for you that might be unexpected for you this week. Any else unexpected stuff for Scorpio this week? You will be, oh, I love this. I got a candle. So candle may be significant for some of you with synchronicities. So those of you that never see random candles or anything like that, and then start to see candles everywhere, these could be signs showing the way. You will be shown the way. I also get lilies. I think those tiger lilies or lilies. And a candle. So you'll be shown the way this week. Wait for the sign. Watch for the sign. Be patient for the sign. All right. A finger, somebody pointing a finger at you this week, okay? Warning you of a problem, either now or in the near future. All right. This is somebody blaming. This is somebody pointing fingers. All right. Maybe even it could feel a little threatening at times for some of you. All right. This to me feels like the devil. It's a test. And it also feels like you may need to put somebody in their place. I don't know why that card, somebody pointing fingers at you, somebody blaming you for something this week, all right? And it might not be your fault. You might have to push back, all right? News of a birth of a new business opportunity, the stork, okay? And I have beware of self-delusion as well, too. Dragon energy. Okay, let me pull one more card for those two just to see. Pay attention to dragons, okay? Be aware, too, of self-delusion being the devil, all right? Be aware of that. You may think you're being delusional. You may be thinking that you're dreaming or thinking and being, you're wanting or you're connecting and you're questioning. And that could be the devil trying to test you as well, too. Testing your spirituality, testing your connection with God, testing your connection with the universe. Right? So it's about being aware of these things. This is why it is so important to come into alignment with who you really are. So you'll know the triggers, you'll know the signs. All right. We got the Six of Pentacles. So I'm trying to get a card for the dragon in the finger, and Spirit's saying, don't worry about it. The Six of Pentacles is saying you're being taken care of. The universe has got this. So this is saying that the devil may show up or try to show up. You are being protected around you as well. All right. And it could be somebody wanting your help, somebody, asking for too much, taken from you, okay? And you may need to set up a boundary. I will go with that, okay? That's what I've got for you, Scorpio. It could be dragonflies, anything with dragons, stork, and candles. And I have a tiger lilies on my arm. So, but I see them every day. So, all right. All right. I'm going to run to the restroom before Sagittarius. Do you guys mind? It's been 2.5 hours. I will put Sag on, but I will be right back, okay? I'm going to mute and I'm going to take it off so you don't see me going to the restroom. I'll be right back. Thank you for being patient. It's better when I take these little breaks. I think everybody else, other readers are getting the hang of it too. We have to step up for a second so we can clear and get energy moving again. So thank you for being patient with me. We'll do 21636. 21636 for my Sagittariuses. All right, Sag. What to expect this week? What's unexpected that's coming your way? Love, life,
I didn't find
money.
any open orders for Frankie. If you're waiting for a delayed package, you can check its status at your
I
orders
didn't
page
say
on Amazon.
the name. You heard me not say anything, right? Expect some sort of package this week. Unexpected package, right? Is that what it said? So that might be a sign, guys. Let's see what comes out in your reading for Sag. Sun, moon, rising, and north node. Ah, I said north node. I always say north node, guys. Oh, I'm a Mars now too. My Mars has progressed into Sagittarius, right? Lovers. Yay. All right. So it could be business wise too. All right. You're so close. You're so close. So we see success, but this week could be a week of choices too. You may have to make a choice. All right. There could be a choice, and oh, it said delayed package. No. But what I said matters. What I said matters, right? Hi, Annabelle. Thank you for spending your workday here. Let's go. So Gemini energy around you. House 1, Aries energy, Saturn energies, keeps wanting to show up, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini energy again. So Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries is what's showing up for you. So communication, taking charge this week. You may need to make a choice. You might receive communication that's asking you to make a choice this week. I do see house 1, which is new beginning. And I also get first impression. So first impressions matter this week for you. So first impressions matter this week for you. So be ready. Be ready and don't answer anything spontaneously this week. In a sense, like if you have to make that important phone call, take a step back, get ready, make sure you're ready for it. You're in the zone. If you have to talk to somebody, even in a relationship, set the intention, look good, feel good. What is it I need? If don't do anything half-assed, nothing half-assed this week. You're so close. You're so close, and old behaviors could get in the way. Okay. Old behaviors. So like I've done that in the past, I won't prepare. I know I can wing it. And then when I get there, I wing it. I'm a very good winger. But the thing is I always regret it afterwards, because I always look back and go, God, I should have did this. If I would have prepared, if I would have organized, I missed something, I forgot to say, or, in a relationship, maybe I react too quickly to a text and I shoot that text back before I really sit back and think about it. If somebody sends you a text, the person that you want to talk to, and it pisses you off in the moment, do not reply. If you're not trying to reconcile. If you're not trying to reconcile, who cares, right? You got to get it off your chest. But if you're trying to reconcile, you may want to read that text an hour later and see, or sleep on it. See what it says the next day and how it feels. All right, because we got beginnings and endings here. Emotional cleansing and reset, unexpected situations. So again, for some of you, it seems as though you may find yourself arguing with a lover this week. You may get communication from somebody that you've been wanting to be in communication with. You may be in a relationship already, and communication is tough this week. All right. It's about reactions this week. We have full moon. So something is manifesting, a blessing is manifesting. You guys may be celebrating. You may have a party this week. You might celebrate. It could be a time to recharge your energy. All right. So you may find yourself, some of you, look, it says it here. Some of you might break up, make a choice to break up with somebody and go out and hang out with friends. All right. You might decide to, you might get in a fight with somebody and say, I'm done. All right. This is the last time I'm going to go through this back and forth again. All right. You may do that this week. Okay. But there's some of you that may change the cycle. You may decide to let go of what no longer serves this relationship, and you may decide to, reconcile and do things differently. So it can go either way. So let's look at love, life, and money. I'll pull 2 cards each. If you are looking for an apartment, you will find an apartment soon. What is soon? Think about that. Soon. I just heard this last night. What is soon? Soon. And how is it put? It's a useless word, or it's just a word that nobody knows, right? Is soon, a minute? Is it a day? Is it a year? Is it 10 years? Love. We got judgment. Decision week. Decision week. All right. You may be letting go. You might get tired of somebody judging you. You may be getting tired of somebody seeing you and thinking they see you a certain way. Do you ever get in those situations where somebody just doesn't see you the way others do, and you keep fighting it? You keep trying to convince this person to see you the way other people see you. And you just might find yourself this week going, you know what? Like, why do I have to convince this person who I am? And you may let go. Some of you, the judgment card is asking that you and your partner, your lover, to stop judging each other so that you can move forward. And also, are you making good decisions when it comes to lovers? Are you coming from a place of trauma when you choose your lovers? Are you coming from a place of, I've had so much happen, so I try to play safe? or I've had so much happen in the past. I've been rejected that, again, I try to play safe. Or, I keep going after the same old people because I don't know. There's all different kinds of reasons. But that's the judgment card. There could be a second chance coming in this week for you, but what you guys choose with the Lovers card to do with this, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. For your life, Temperance card. So balance. It seems Sag, that's you. What is out of balance? It seems like you're the Sagittarian energy, so you know how to keep one foot on the ground. You know how to make things happen. You can sense when things are out of whack, and you know what you need to do. And you do have the patience to do this. You have the staying power, the patience, the healing, to be able to maintain. And you also have the trust. You have the Jupiter energy. You have this connection to spirit, that you have this ability to allow things to unfold a lot easier than other signs do, and to trust. And the Lovers card with you too is, with the Temperance card, is saying, like, you're really in tune with the law of attraction, and things do unfold for you. So this week also as well, it's allowing things to unfold and tapping into that energy and having patience as well too. And it could be with reacting to certain people in your life, and the way you react is going to make or break what's going on in your life. But the Temperance card to show up for you in the life position is, it's like, for some of you, it's about balance in your life. Where is your life out of balance? Where do you need to start focusing more and bring your life into balance? I have the 10 of Wands for working career. Some of you just bust your ass. This week is going to be hard work. You may find yourself though a completion. Something's coming to end this week, so you may be finishing a project. You might be all the hard work you've been doing lately, with that Saturn energy too, is talking about a completion. So you may end up seeing that a payoff this week. Something coming in for you, or somebody noticing the hard work that you give. Your hard work is going to help you in all careers that you do, because it seems like you have follow through. The 10 of Wands is a follow through. It said, no matter what, I stuck through it. I made it. I did it. I did this myself. And now it's time for me to start a new cycle, right? So let me pull. We got a Knight of Wands coming towards you too. So again, there is somebody coming in pretty quickly this week for you in love. The Choice, the Lovers card. We have the Four of Cups. Is this somebody that leaves you feeling unfulfilled all the time? Do you feel stuck in a relationship? Are you happy in a relationship? Are you deciding to let go of a relationship this week? We have the World card. Some of you really are craving the next chapter. You're getting sick of the same old, same old. You're wanting something new. You're ready. Your whole being is calling you to move into a new chapter of your life. You're maturing, you're growing, you're aging, and you want different things. So this week could be a week where an opportunity, a doorway opens up for you to enter regarding relationships with that Judgment card. So you do have somebody coming back in, or you have somebody around you, the Knight of Wands, who's very, very flirty, very passionate about you. But you guys have sexual attraction with each other. Is this person, though, willing to go the distance? Do you need to do a review? Do you need to decide whether this person is your end all be all? And the reason why I say that is because you have the Four of Cups. So you're not happy. I'm not talking about people who are happy or trying to give something a chance. I'm talking about those of you that are just so completely unfulfilled, and you're just still sitting. But you know that you're ready to get up and walk out. All right. We have the Five of Swords. So the Temperance card and the Five of Swords. Stress, mind games, deceit is holding you back, is what's out of balance. Your mind, you're overthinking, arguing with yourself too much, talking to yourself too much. This week, you may find yourself really doubting doubting your life, doubting like what's going on in your life, right? You may find like the Five of Swords is just like mental conflict. It's like, what the hell do I want to do? What's out of balance in your life? What do you fear the most? What do you not want to change the most? That is what needs to be worked on this week. That is what needs to be looked at this week. For career, all right, so you've hit a milestone. You have Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. There isn't anything you can't do at this point. You've proved to yourself that you can go to any job, you can have a career, you can go to school, you make it through, you work, you get to the top, you do your thing, or you have in the past, right? You're very responsible. There's nothing you can't do. Some of you may feel stuck in your career right now with that Seven of Pentacles, all right? Spirit's saying find a creative way around this. There's still something you're not seeing. There's another way. This week, you may find yourself contemplating a little bit more at work and career because you're feeling stuck, all right? You want something different. You want something more. Ask for it. This week, you might be feeling the need for change when it comes to work and money. And it's once you start to feel that feeling and you want that change, this is where Spirit's going to start showing you ideas. Okay. And that could be why your life feels a little out of balance. And also the Knight of Wands can talk about you've lost passion or you want passion again. You want to have something in your life that you're passionate about. And so I feel like work, you might be questioning that this week. All right. All right. Let's see what else we get. Yes, I'm going in order today. All right. Is that the only one, Spirit, for... Remember, if some of you are going for a new job this week, or you're, something like that, or you have an opportunity, or somebody approaches you with something this week, just know that's all that Spirit wants. Just know that first impressions mean the most this week. So don't do anything half-assed this week. That was a strong message. All right. Be aware of self-delusion. The Five of Swords. This is you lying to yourself. Denial. Whether it's about who you are, what you can do, what you deserve, what you're worth, or whether it's about a relationship, relationships you have with others. It could be with family. It could be with, you got to learn to trust yourself more here and not allow the anxieties. Right now, you're coming from a mindset that is like you're doubting. So you're not seeing things 100% clear for what they are in certain situations. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Sag, for this week. These are all general readings. Yes. Hello, Tree. Capricorn. All right. 232.32. Where is it? 232.32. Capricorn. Here we go. Comes my Capricorns. What unexpected stuff? This week. The Tower moment maybe for you, Capricorn, but I wasn't finished. I wasn't staying focused. So you could have some moving this week, changes, something, an awakening, realizing an epiphany. Tower moment could just be an epiphany. All right, this week. But let's see what comes. I'll keep that Tower in mind, but I wasn't ready to pull Hierophant. So again, we see maybe even just some awakening, realization, communication, or learning something new this week. Pay attention to what Spirit has to say this week, okay? Go within a lot this week and self-reflect. Also, there could be a new guide, a new teacher coming your way that is very important in your life. All right, you're showing up everywhere when I roll the dice today, Capricorn. It's just your energy has been, I think your energy has been showing up a lot for people, you know, to just kind of come down to earth, be a little bit more, take things more serious, become a little bit more responsible, get things together. You know, takes work, learn. You know, that's the Capricorn energy too, right? It's learning things, it's learning lessons and learning from your lessons, right? And you know, the Hierophant here might be something that you coming your way this week too, that is more learning. But you know, at this point, you with the Hierophant already showing up like this, and it's like you've already, it's nothing you can't handle. It's like what you were meant to learn. It's something that you're ready. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. There's something coming in this week, Capricorn, that you're ready to learn. You're ready to understand. You're ready to hear. Cancer energy. All right, so it could be around home. Could be around family. Could be around a Cancerian. Could be around an Aquarius. Could be around a Taurus. All right, we have house 2. Could be around self-worth, money, career. Okay. But you're protected. You're very protected. And it's about nurturing yourself and not letting insecurities get the best of you. But I do feel like you're going to see maybe why insecurities have been showing up for you, or insecurities, why they're there. Okay. Thank you, Marsha. I'm going to show this real quick because I think, thank you, Marsha. All right, so house 2. So there's a lot about money and possessions, material world this week coming in for you. So thanks again, Marsha, for that super sticker. Thanks, so generous. All right. Thanks, Marsha, again. I got to put the banner back on. Just want to say thank you. All right. So what else? Capricorn, Saturn return energy. All right. Maturing. Time to grow up. You've paid your dues, and you know, there's something, you're facing some sort of truth this week. You're hearing some sort of truth. You're understanding some sort of truth. So you're receiving some sort of truth this week. Maybe for why, you know, for those of you that need the whys. Okay. For some of you who are those, I've talked about it. I'm that why person. I need to know why. And I say we don't always know the whys. Well, this week there could be a big why coming in. The past returning. Your guides are helping you all as well. The Hierophant. So there's a deeper understanding coming in. The Hierophant is also showing, I was going to say that deeper connection with relationships as well. The 7th house. So this knowledge, this communication that's coming in for you is deepening your connections all across the board. But it's also deepening your understanding of why certain things happened all across the board. So I'm getting a big whammy. And I like this. When I get the chills like I just do, I know it's because I'm getting a little bit cold. It's a sign that shut the window. But inside though too, it also feels like it's a big clearing for you. There's a moment this week, and that could be with the tower. Why I'm only supposed to mention the tower a little bit. It's like there's an epiphany. And it eases your mind. You see the lesson, and you see the lessons. And maybe this helps you trust in the process more with that Hierophant. You're just learning. So let's see love, life, money. All right, we have the Hermit card that just kind of fell out. I'm going to leave it there for a second, but that's you going on a new journey. It might be time for you to, the cards are just dropping. Scattered energy. All right. So the Hermit card. All right, I see the Hermit card and I see Capricorn energy. I'm like, Capricorn, I know you've been climbing a mountain for a long time. All right. Capricorns to me, I often wonder why Capricorn doesn't also get the Hermit card energy too, because they can be a loner type energy, business mindset. I'm always on the top. I'm always one in charge, or I'm always one. I'm a leader. I'm paving the way, right? No matter what area of your life, but you're always learning the lessons. So you do seem a little withdrawn. And you know, Capricorns can be the loners. You know, the loners of the zodiac. And I feel like, you know, there's a possibility too. You were just saying that Virgo is a twin flame. I was going to say there's a possibility there's a Virgo in your life. I also get Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for love. Okay. I have the Empress, a Taurus energy at the bottom. So we get the Hierophant and we get the Taurus. So we do see a very strong potential for a divine partnership this week. All right. Somebody, you might be walking out of being alone for the very last time. You might walk out that door and then here's a water energy. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer. Another Capricorn energy for you. All right. Virgo. So you're starting a new chapter. Some of you having these epiphanies. Some of you seeing things differently and seeing this person differently. And it seems like there's growth or possibility of a commitment here for some of you Capricorns this week. What does that mean? I mean, if you just meet somebody, it doesn't mean you're going to hop in the, you know, in marriage, right? You could run to Vegas, but it means that you're meeting this person, or things are shifting and you're coming into the same frequency of this. All right. You could actually be talking with your person this week, right? And realizing some truths, hearing some truths. You might be understanding them a little bit different on a different level. All right. For your life position, we got the Judgment card for you. And for working career, we've got the Four of Cups here. So some of you feel kind of stuck. Some of you a little overwhelmed. Seems like no matter which way you go, which corner you turn, you keep hitting a roadblock. All right. So with that being said, let me go back and pull some cards for each. All right. So we're looking at love. So this week, I see a King of Cups coming your way, male or female. All right. You may have been waiting for this for a while. You may have been waiting for this opportunity for a while. Let's see what else I can get for this card for you. All right, Nine of Wands. All right, so on guard, defensiveness. There might be a little bit of defensive energy around this person. Either you're facing the truth or it's time to grow up. Either you're facing the truth about the situation and you're realizing something and you guys are compromising and you move forward, you deepen the connection with that Hierophant, you learn the lesson. Or some of you, there's an opportunity here, but you may be so guarded and defensive that you push this person away. Only you can choose what you choose to do in these moments. But there is a sense that you could end up pushing somebody away by being too guarded and defensive. Somebody might say, hey, you look great today, or, you know, give you a compliment or try to get your attention, you know, try it. And you may take it wrong because you're in that energy and they're just trying to get to know you because they're interested in you, but you're not expecting it. It could be something like that this week. All right. And it could be somebody you very well know, you've been waiting on a while. All right. And you're finally facing some sort of truth, but you guys are, like I said, making some sort of decision. You do have the Judgment card here and the Hierophant. Could be very well a marriage. It could be somebody that you want to be married to or meant to be married to. But the Judgment card is saying you've got to release judgments on each other and quit punishing each other for what you guys do or how you have. We've all walked a certain path, you know, we quit beating each other up. All right. But that's what's coming in. For some of you, it's a second chance. It's time to decide how you're going to judge this situation, either from a place of discernment, higher self, or a place of trauma, wounded ego, wounded self, inner child. How are you going to make your decisions this week? We have in your life position the Judgment card, and now you have the Emperor showing up. So we had the Divine Empress show up, the Divine Emperor, masculine, feminine, the Hierophant. We have Ace of Cups. There's a person this week, Capricorn, for some of you, that is meant to be your true. That's meant a new beginning potential. Getting to know this person, the initial stages. Some of you building a strong foundation too in life, because we're looking at the life position. You could be buying a home, a new home, starting a business with that Emperor card. Some of you are meant to start a business. Some of you meant to start a business regarding homes, decorating homes, selling homes, building homes, missionaries, going around building homes, things like that. I don't know why I said that, because like you don't get paid. You do that. It's a part of life, but you might be running that. And we do see it's about following your higher calling. So the Judgment card, Capricorn, showing up in your life position is saying it's time to follow your higher calling. And it could be to be a boss. It's definitely management. It's definitely, for some of you, military. It's definitely some of you taking charge of leadership, a leadership position. You're being called to take action here. It could be an Aries energy that is your divine partner, or any one of these other signs that I showed you. But you are meant to be in a divine partnership as well. It's like you're not meant to feel stuck and bored. You're not following, because you're in the Four of Cups energy when it comes to money and career. If you're in that energy, it means you're not in alignment with your true calling. You're not listening to your higher self. So this week you may find yourself very, very, stuck. Like, what the hell? Like, this can't be just it. Know that your guides are helping you. It's under this card. So ask for guidance. Where do I need to go? Show me what I need to do. Okay. That's that kind of energy. So you may be questioning yourself. Some of you, the Five of Cups, you're still crying over lost business. You're still crying over lost opportunities. You're still crying over you didn't get a scholarship to go to college. You're still crying over you didn't finish high school and didn't go for your GED yet. So you're doubting that you have any skills, or you're doubting that you have the abilities to move forward. Or you're thinking, you're making excuses like, what if I would have did this, if I would have started school then, if I would have made that choice, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I'd be a lot further. You can keep doing that, or you can be a lot further right now, because the second you decide to start making a move, you're already going to start being further. But it's about you got to stop crying over what you didn't get yesterday, or who else got what they, I have a brother like that. He's coming out of it. But he would look at all of us and think we all got better than him. And every one of us fought for ourselves to go through school, go do different things. And none of us had it any easier than any other child in my family. We just had different stories and showed up differently. And they thought that they had it the worst, and would use that as an excuse why they were where they were in their life. And to tell you the truth, this one brother of mine is probably one of the most artistic, creative persons in the whole family, most eccentric, and held himself back in a lot of ways. He was the musician, held himself back because thought that everybody else had education, had something more than he had. And all of us did that route. Some of us got, GEDs. I mean, I finished high school, but I have relatives that got GEDs and went into college and fought for it. And some of us did that, and still we're all in the same place. So it didn't make any of us any better. It didn't make any of us any better. We just had to go down different experiences to come into our truth, our true alignment. We all have our own purpose. So it doesn't matter how we get there. But if in money and career, you're still kind of crying over these things, and if you're not, then don't take this message. Somebody else needs it. But that's what's holding you back, because in your life position, you have the Emperor card and you have the Judgment card. You're being called to something more powerful, more important, stepping up, being a leader. All right. So let me see. I just got the 4-leaf clover for you. Great good fortune. I feel like I got that in your reading yesterday. Temporary problems. Temporary problems, guys. Clouds. Temporary. You're welcome, Elise. Anything else for Capricorn? All right. So some of you too much concerned, this rabbit energy, with sexual matters. The way I'm interpreting this card is that some of you are focusing on that in relationships, and not focusing on other areas. This could be a problem for you. You may be attaching yourself to people that it's only sexual, and you may be wanting in love life, or you may have done that in the past, or you may focus on, you know, sexual attraction first, and you may be judging your potential partners in life. And it's, yes, sexual attraction is number one, right? But you got to get past that too. So they might cross that, they might check that box off, but if they're not checking all the other box off, I mean, and you're wondering why you're judging this person and why you're being too hard on this person, or why you're not in alignment with this person, is because you never were. It was based off of that lust and sex. All right. All right. I'm seeing somebody say Cancer reading, please, and I'm not sure if I'm reading it like oh please, or like I already did Cancer. I did Cancer first. I'm going in order. Okay. Some people get so triggered. Remember what a trigger is, guys. When you guys get angry and you guys get frustrated and you get triggered, that's something in you, not me. All right? That's an old wound, judgment, trauma. All right, so we're on Aquarius. 250-50. All right. Hi, Bisma. Yeah, I always go Aries through Pisces. The tags are up there. I don't have timestamps till afterwards. People want YouTube does automatic subtitles, but when you go live, you have to wait 24 to 48 hours for the subtitles, and you have to wait till I'm finished with my live to get the timestamps. But the names are on the screen. That's funny. Here comes my little what, half Chihuahua, half Pitbull, Naz. What would you be? You're welcome. Aquarius. Yeah, something amazing coming in for Aquarius this week. What's coming in for Aquarius this week that's unexpected? And I'm a Pomsky. The big puffy ones. They're like, I'm like puffy. Justice is coming for you this week. All right, some sort of contracts that you're in, completion of contracts, you know, divine contracts, true love, marriage. Some of you might end up meeting somebody you get married to, or you're currently married. A completion of a cycle, justice. Remember, justice always prevails. So learning some sort of karmic pattern, resolving it, moving forward, you know, so success. So you got a great week, a good week. Oh, a Pomeranian. That's what I was thinking of, a Pomeranian. Yeah. My mother-in-law has one. They're so furry. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. I know I'm going slower for you. I'm sorry. I got Aries energy for you, so taking charge this week. Something moving. Things are moving fast for you this week. So maybe some success if you've been wanting things at work to pick up pace, your business. You're going to find yourself taking charge this week. Things moving a lot quicker. I have Libra energy, so more justice. So we see romance on the horizon. I have a Scorpio. I have Venus energy. So you are getting Taurus, Libra energy. A lot of romance around you this week. I have Scorpio energy, and I have House 1. So you've made an impression on somebody's heart. I see a new beginning, especially with Aries energy, and House 1 could definitely be an Aries coming towards you. But we do see it coming in fast. It's coming in fast. And we are seeing some love, a relationship. Happy birthday to my Aquarians. I keep forgetting to say that. And I'm well aware, and this is February is my favorite, one of my favorite months. It's my official birthday, so I am officially Aquarian. I was conceived as an Aquarian. So I will take it, even though I haven't worked much with Aquarian energy. I'm tapping more into it this past year. Okay. So we've got some Libra love, Aries love. We've got Taurus and Scorpio showing up for you. Love position, 6 of Wands. So you're getting somebody's attention this week, maybe a lot of people's attention. So it could be you're getting a lot of attention online too, because that's my online public image, because I'm in this world. That's what I use. But it can be anybody who gets a lot of attention. But this is just, it could be you. You get a lot of attention and you're grabbing somebody's attention. All right. Things are moving. Success. Good news coming in love this week. All right. In life, 8 of Wands. Things picking up. A lot of activity happening this week in messages, activity, Aries energy, speed, picking up, maybe travel. And work and career, Ace of Swords. So some sort of justice, some sort of truth being revealed at work. So if some of you have been dealing with some issues at work, cut and dry, it'll be cleared up. Okay? It'll be cleared up. The truth will be shown. BS will be cut out, and maybe a new beginning. All right. So today, and a new opportunity coming in. So it doesn't mean, it just means that chapter's over. All right, so I've got the 9 of Cups here. So you got a week kicking your feet back by the end of the week. And when I say week, 7 days, 8 days from whenever you get this video, it doesn't have to be like legit Sunday to Saturday, you know. But we get 9 of Cups. Look at you just getting everything you want. So start daydreaming and focusing on the things you want, because this is abundance. This is you getting the things you want in life, you know, manifesting in the gifts, you know. It seems like everything you think about, you want, and it comes in, your wish fulfillment. All right. So this is a good week for you. A good week for you around success, receiving some good news, especially around love. And your life in general is picking up, becoming more fun this week, or starting to pick up pace again if you felt like it was lagging. All right. So let's look at love. Let me pull another. I'm going to pull another card for each one of these. Oh, thank you. You know, everybody says they love my smile, and it's funny, but when you ask me to cheese for a picture, I look like I'm distorted. I look like I don't know how to smile, and I look like I don't know, a deer in headlights. I don't know. It doesn't look normal. Love. Look at this. 9 of Cups again. Sweet success and love this week. It's written all over your reading. So for those of you wanting love, a potential partner, you're getting the attention from somebody. It could be a brand new beginning with that Aries energy, but we do see Libra justice both times. I mean, you see true love coming in for you. So you have the energy. If you're open to receive, you may be communicating with this person already. The 8 of Wands is here, showing messages and activity picking up. So you may be going back and forth. With the Aries energy showing up, right? I do get defend yourself, you know, especially with the Libra energy here too. Justice. Make sure you're standing in your power, taking charge, right? You know who you are, but also be endearing and taking a risk too. All right, with that Aries energy. For some of you, it's just straightforward. It could just be an Aries coming towards you that you're getting their attention, and you may be having a lot of communication. Libra energy too, and the other signs that I said. But you definitely have an energy of that. Could be somebody that you've been waiting on for a while, the pause card, right? They could have backed up. Maybe you're seeing things from a different perspective. But we do see it could be a Pisces. We have in life, we get the Chariot card. So you're headed towards success and victory in life too. Look at all this movement. Your life moves fast, or it's beginning to pick up pace and it's going to start moving fast. It's like this week might be a turning point for you. This week might be a big turning point for you. That's a lot of travel. Some of you may do a lot of traveling in life. Maybe even this week. I know I'm talking about this week, but I always tend to talk about life in general because I don't believe in time, and I just believe everything's happening now. All right, so I know I struggle with that when I'm doing my readings. We are focused on the next 7 days whenever you get this, but that's how I talk. The Chariot is showing spirits guiding you, North Node. There you go. You're headed in the right direction, and things are coming into alignment, and you're picking up speed. So I do see a lot of movement and a lot of travel, a lot of activity, and a lot of messaging. A lot's going on with you in life. You need that. A lot of social. Money and career. We have the Queen of Wands here with the Ace of Swords. So definitely there's something coming in this week around career. You're being asked to step up and be confident. And also know if you see something going on, speak the truth. If you're seeing things go on at work, be clear. Always follow your highest guidance. Some of you might be awakening to the truth. Some of you might be realizing your skills aren't being challenged anymore. You may have reached the top and now it's time. Some of you might be getting an opportunity or being asked to take a step up. And some of you just might be realizing that, you've come as far as you can with a certain place, and you might want to look for other opportunities to expand. All right. But I do see that with you, with money, some sort of truth coming in, justice coming in regarding work. Okay. Something that it may have been taking a while. It's been taking some time. Been playing the waiting game, waiting for some document, waiting for some raise, waiting for something to clear up at work. It's happening this week. All right. So let's see what else I get for you. Unexpected surprises that might be coming through. And my sons always tell me with pictures to try and act like I'm just doing something, make it better. They're always trying to be so like, like you get them when you're not looking type of pictures. I don't know. I'm that person. I get all awkward. All right. All right. So control your anger this week. Lightning. We do have that Aries energy. I was going to say that in the beginning. Because Aries energy is showing up for you, there's always potential to create some sort of tower moment. Remember that. Aries is our soldier. Aries is the destructor. Mars. So there may be times this week where you feel impulsive or ready to lash out. Spirit saying don't do it. Take a step back. We've got feather. So pay attention to feathers this week. Spirit's trying to communicate with you through feathers. Again, if you're somebody who's been seeing feathers your entire life, you're going to see feathers. All right. I have a dream catcher hanging from my car mirror. I'm going to see a feather every time I get in my car. All right. I'm talking a different feather, something random, a feather. Just know that spirit's around you and guiding you. God's around you, source is with you, your guides, your ancestors, however you want to look at it. Somebody's trying to show you the way. And we have the Ace of Swords. All right. So being clear and seeing things clearly this week and focusing on signs and synchronicities. Okay. Somebody is in your life that is undependable and insincere, but you already know this. So this could be where that Ace of Swords 2 comes in, where you make a decision here. You realize somebody's undependable and insincere. So instead of judging them or getting mad at them every single time they show up undependable and insincere, you learn that this is this person and don't put any more expectations on them. Expect that they're going to be undependable and insincere. And as long as you trust that they're going to show up as themselves, then you won't have any more suffering and don't rely on them anymore. That's how that works. Don't give them more to rely on them for, because you're going to try and fix them and then hate them even more. You're beating the soul up, and they're just not in a place in their life where they can be dependable, and they may not know how to be sincere. It might be something that's hard for them. It seems like an easy thing to do, to be sincere, but it's not. It's not easy to come through communicating with everybody with sincerity, especially if you're in a bad mood, right? And so just know that that could be coming up with you this week. Okay. Love you guys. Let's go to Pisces. Pisces. You're welcome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my readings. 304 24. There are two types of people that are always honest. One is drunk and the second one is pissed off. Yes. That's funny. Naz is here for Rihanna. Let's see Pisces. That's the truth. When I'm pissed off, I don't get pissed off easy. I don't. And so the people in my life in the past, and it will happen again. It will happen again, right? Because I'm Mars ruled. But I remember I can always see it, like my ex-husband, I can see my son, I can see my kids, you know, like when I get pissed off, they either love it and they step back and they just watch the show and things get taken care of, or they just sit back in awe, like, holy shit, she just got mad, right? It's just the weirdest thing. But man, when I get pissed off, there's no holding back. There is no holding back. And that's why I don't like to get pissed off. That's why I don't like to get mad, because you guys see that I talk and I don't stop. So if I'm in alignment with God, I will say good things. All right. If I'm not in alignment with God, I will not say good things. They will be the truth, my truth. And they'll Pisces 305, 306. Pisces doesn't want to hear all that. 306. Pisces, what's coming in this week? Stay blessed. You're welcome. Spread some happiness. All right, strength card for you. My son got me this for Christmas. The strength card, Leo energy, and this heart right here. Right, I think it's quartz. It said quartz, but it looks like jasper. It's a heart, right? I got that, and I forgot to show everybody, but strength card. So inner strength, willpower, confidence this week. All right, time to have confidence. This week's going to require that of you. Maybe being strong to push through what's coming through or what you've been going through. Right, time to push through and tap into that willpower of yours. Working with the heart and the solar plexus. I got rose quartz right here, and my mala is rose quartz and sunstone and moonstone. All right, so things are coming into harmony for you this week. All right, I think the reason why the strength card is showing up for you now is because as things start to unfold for you this week, you're going to feel more content and confident. You're going to see an energy of it is working out. You know, like it might not be the full exhale, like you're ready, if you're like me, like you're afraid to do the full or get fully happy or truly get 100% excited, because then it's just going to be like, psych, you know, and I don't want that either for you. I have a Gemini house 1 relationship Venus. All right, so for some of you, there's a strong relationship coming in for you. It could be a strong Gemini, first house. Could be Gemini rising. Could be Leo. Could be Venus energy, which is Taurus, and Libra is coming through for you. So those are the energies that are coming up, coming into alignment, harmony with that as well. Also, having the courage to step up this week. First impressions are important. There could be something you're doing this week that you need confidence. Could be an interview, could be talking to somebody, having a difficult conversation. It could be stepping up at work. You could be going for a new job, filling something out. Your first impressions are the most important. So the strength card here, have confidence in yourself. I have flower moon. So something is manifesting for you this week. This is a good week of things that you've planted seeds for in the past. You're going to start seeing some sprouting. I don't know why I said it like that. Sprouting. You will see things moving. So what's happening this week for you is, believe it or not, guys, I have been seeing things unfold on my path this past month that I was thinking about 6 months ago or working on with my own hypnotherapist, and she's a therapist as well. And things that I was doing, and we were doing guided meditations for, and I was meditating on and manifesting. They're smaller things, they're adjustments, but they're happening in my life all around me. So I can see the energy flow of the momentum of how everything's starting to come together. So that divine timing and unfolding, you start to see it show up in all areas of your life in certain ways. So there's an energy of contentment this week with you as this feeling of unfolding happens. Now, if you're somebody that is so stuck in you're narrow-minded, like the Pisces hangman energy in reverse, and you're only seeing your problems or what's right in front of you, you may not see or feel the contentment just yet. You might not see everything as it's unfolding. But what this flower moon is saying is that things are ripening for you. Things are starting to, like, like the snow melts and then you start to see a flower pop up here and there. That's what's happening for you. So let's look at love, then life, then money. Love. There's that Pisces hangman. So somebody's got you on their mind. They're just hanging back. And here they come. Knight of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So I don't know what the circumstances, situation is, but they've been hanging back. All right. And on pause maybe for some of you. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Gemini is strong. And it's like a 180. Surprise. So you may receive some sort of communication from somebody. It's love. It's manifesting in. So I just got this urge to say, for those of you who've been manifesting in your SP and you get this out of the blue 180 and you get communication, take a huge step back with that pause card and go to yourself. Go be happy. Celebrate. They just texted me. I got them back in my awareness. Go back. Don't go to your phone and now have an aimless conversation with this person. Because when we have aimless conversation, just because we're excited to get somebody on the phone, there's no intention set, so anything can happen, and there's no control over how this or your emotions or or your reactions. Give yourself time when somebody shows up for you this week, especially if they come up the Knight of Swords. That's it. That's fast. That's not necessarily just impulsive like the Knight of Wands. That's just like fast and serious, and it comes out of friggin' nowhere. Like, you might, it's just, and it's communication. It's like, I got something to tell you, got something to say. And it's not emotional just yet, but it's in the love position. So it's somebody who definitely wants to talk to you. You have the grand trine. So you guys are coming in to harmony, a very magnetic energy pulling you guys together. And there's a potential for success here. All right. In life, I got the Aquarius energy, the star card. I'll pull another one for each one, but I'm just going to pull them out. And money and career, you got the 7 of Wands. All right. determination. Don't give up. Put your foot down, but also have boundaries in work and career. Some of you might need to push away some of the drama that's going on at work, and you need to be boss. I don't want any more of this drama. I got to focus on me, right? Defend yourself. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. You may need to defend yourself. Know your worth, right? If some of you are not getting paid your worth, right? McDonald's is paying more than some jobs that we've gone to college for, right? No shame on that. I think it's great. Go for it, but get your worth, right? As somebody who always undercharges and never got paid my worth, it was something, it's still something. I mean, now it's a little different for me. Now I'm in such a service energy where there's a different energy about what's worth, what what's my wealth now. So my wealth is different. My my pay comes from what's going on in the community, or how my messages are uplifting and moving forward. But in the past, my hands and my leadership, my management, any other jobs I was getting, I was never getting paid what I was worth. And so this is saying, defend yourself. Put your foot down. But also, if some of you are getting caught up in drama at work, that could be why you're not getting noticed or not getting that potential raise that you want. Remember, somebody could look at you and be like, oh, they got all the qualities as well. But if you're a leader and you're getting caught up with all the drama, that's not showing leadership. That's showing that you're buddying up with your coworkers, and you've got to learn how to be friends and relatable with your coworkers, but you've got to also be boss and step up and know there's a line there. You've got to learn how to draw that line, and that's a line I've learned to draw, and I can do it. And when you do it, people earn more respect from you. Some people will get mad, but when they sit back and they recognize, they understand, and they respect, and then you teach how you want to be treated. But if something like that's happening, that could be what's holding you back from this big being promoted. And also know that you being caught up in other people's drama, you might miss the memos, the notes that are coming by, the opportunities. Okay. So let me see and look at unexpected opportunity coming your way, the Wheel of Fortune. Time to step up and take a chance and jump on that path. All right. Your life position is the star position. That's your north node. You're meant to follow your soul's purpose. All right. So this week could be a really good time to chime in and ask if you don't know. Try to start looking for, what's my purpose? Just start asking those questions and see what comes up. All right. But you are being asked to kind of focus on your goals and dreams in life, and now take action towards them. Stop allowing things to hold you back from your goals and your dreams. Come into alignment. All right. For love, I got a King of Cups. So you definitely have somebody who has romantic feelings for you, wants to come in and say something to you this week. Who it is, why, what's going on. They're definitely seeing things from a different perspective and have something to say. Okay. So that's really all that wants to come through with that. I think Spirit wants to keep that so broad because that's hidden. There's a lot of people that's hidden. Okay. That can hit so many different avenues, but there's definitely, for signs, water, air, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, strong Gemini, Aries for house 1, and Leo. Okay, those are the energies. Remember, it could also be, those are the way they show up. They might seem like those signs. All right, we have 4 wands at the bottom of the deck. So huge milestone this week, huge accomplishment this week. You may step up in so many ways and get to that milestone by, especially with work in life, by taking that step forward and placing your foot down and defending yourself. Okay, standing in your power is what's coming through. Okay, fiery flames, I need you to know that I follow Jesus and I'm connected to all that is. I ask on the Lord and Jesus before I come in here every single day. So coming in, talking about my tarot cards and judging and taking time out of your time to ruin the messages that are coming through that are meant to help people come into alignment with God and to find their higher selves and to make better choices in life doesn't seem very holy and doesn't seem like something Jesus would do or say. So for you to come in and shame me, that is not the way Jesus would approach anything. So I would go back and open up your Bible before you come in preaching Jesus. Okay? We have the Three of Cups. Major celebration for you, Pisces. Major. They needed to hear that. Okay? Because I ask Jesus every day. Three of Cups, major celebration, major celebration. Could be a reunion coming in. But I see here for your life position, Pisces, your life position, okay? You have the Star card and you have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups shows major celebrations in your life. Major celebration this week. Coming into alignment with good friends. You're meant to have a lot of good friends, a lot of like-minded people around you. Connecting this week with people who have the same things in common. So I see maybe some of you going on a date this week in life, or just getting out more, socializing more this week. Or maybe some of you need to socialize more in life because there's something you bring to the table. Okay, there's something you bring to the table. And we have, for your money and career, we have the King of Wands. You're meant to be boss. Some of you might be stepping up this week, but that message about your money and career, thank you, Michelle. Leo, Aries, Sag. Some of you are meant to be boss, Pisces. Four of Wands. You're meant to go the next milestone. This next coming week for you, Pisces, is going to be about you stepping your foot down, determination, defending yourself, all right, and moving forward, because something is holding you back from being a leader. Is it a fear of success? Is it not believing in yourself? Whether it's thoughts, drama, people around you. But there's something happening this week that you might even be approached to step up, but you might have to make some tweaks or adjustments. All right, let's see what we got. So the thing about Jesus is a kind light worker, kind person. And Jesus tries to teach not to place judgment. And Jesus walks around and, all the sinners in the world are who Jesus was working with, right? And yet you notice that the people like that come around and they try to act like Jesus is going to condemn a sinner. Jesus would come in here, if it was Jesus, and would want to kindly and compassionately talk to me, not judge me. So if she's a follower of Jesus, she's not following Jesus's way. Pisces. And that may not be 100% the way it's meant to be said or the best way I could have said it, but it's definitely what's coming through. All right, a change for the better this week, Pisces. A change for the better. And that whole defending yourself is really big for you this week, Pisces. I guess that's why I had to stand up for myself during that. It doesn't scare me. People try to threaten, scare me with tarot when my intention is so pure and from the heart and from God and God's source and Jesus and all my angels and all the angels, that we all, a lot of us work with, right? Yes. Thank you, guys. And I just don't see, I don't tap into black magic and things like that. And I know that there's dark and there's light, guys. There's dark and there's light. But even Nicodemus is the Hierophant. There's just old wisdom. There's old wisdom in these cards that bring up even stories from the Bible and the tarot energy. And it's their pictures that are guiding me as I'm connected with my guides and my truth. So the pictures, there's nothing evil about it. Yeah. I know. I think we all could go on. We all could go on and on and on and on. One of the biggest things, my logical mind, and being a Roman Catholic and being, I grew up in, I had CCD. I went all the way up to my confirmation, and then to piss my parents off, the very last moment, didn't get confirmed as rebellion. Okay. But I have that Old Testament type of energy. The Old Testament. Right? I understood the Old Testament a lot more than I did the New Testament, although I understand the New Testament. And I have that fear. So when I was doing this my entire life, or even when I came on to do it online, I fight that. Am I doing something wrong? And so I question and pray on it every single day. And the day when I'm told I'm doing something wrong, or something comes in and says, this is not the way, and if I feel like I'm not in alignment, then I'll trust my source. I'll trust, right? But I have yet, and I have told you before, that I am harder on myself than anybody. And I will make sure. And I'm also very righteous, very just, and I love things to be good. I want to be good. So yes, Sin Star. Oh, is that Naz's comment to Sin Star? Yeah. What we see is people's twisting of what love is. What's Christ consciousness? Love, and people just twisting things. All right, guys, I love you. I'm going to let you go. And I hope you enjoyed today's readings. I've got to get the timestamps up, and I'll see you tomorrow for Super Chats I'm going earlier now because they take too long. I'm trying to cut them down, but 3 p.m. Eastern Time. No, you can't, Naz. And that's the thing. You've got to know who you're vibing with. We're all different, and it is our energy. It is who we're tapped into. And there are people that are on different frequencies, and they tap into other energies. Whereas I'm like I said, I follow Jesus. I'm connected to all that is. I listen to Ram Dass, Sanskrit, mantras, and I do Kundalini yoga. And so I do believe in Ram Dass, Guru Ram Dass too, as well. They're all people that were here to make change. They were healers. They were light workers to make change in this world. And we're all connected to the same supreme source, God. So I am good. I love you guys. Take care. You guys are here with me. So you guys are, Michelle, your reflection. A reflection of the same. Love you guys. Take care.